Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Gates of Hell, as has been requested by a ton of people over the last couple of weeks and months. We're going to be doing some Conquest. My idea is to play through an entire Conquest as the Americans using the MACE mod. A link down to that will be in the description. The MACE mod, besides adding the Americans, also adds a ton of new stuff to the Soviets as well as to the Germans, with more stuff planned. And it's a really nice mod to just have until, I guess, Liberation comes out, and then we can obviously use Liberation for a lot of the American equipment. I've already set up my army. I figured we can kind of skip over that. Initially, we have two of these early rifle squads, and then we have a scout car, as well as a medic team and an anti-tank detachment, with my goal to try and unlock the light armored car M8 here, which is not necessarily what I want. What I really want is this T69 MGMC. That is definitely a hilarious vehicle. I don't know if it actually existed, but this thing right here is what we're going to be aiming for, at least initially. I don't think we'll get it in this video, but that is an M8 with 450 cal set up in it, a quad 50 cal, which is awesome. And this is what I'm initially going to try to unlock. Let's just jump into a battle, and we'll catch you on the battlefield. Oh, before we go, I guess I should mention that for some reason, I think the MACE modders were feeling a little bit funny. There's a whole bunch of vehicles here that you can unlock, like the T95 GMC for 5 research points, but there is a Abrams Tusk for 250 points. And I'm not sure why, but I don't know if we're ever going to unlock it, because that's a lot of research points. I just thought it was funny to mention that being here. So hopefully this error won't be a major issue during this campaign. My idea is to play through it entirely, hopefully before the Liberation DLC comes out. But we'll see, because that might be tomorrow. That might be 2 months from now. It might be next year. So I'm thinking we have a pretty decent chance of completing this campaign before it comes out. Now again, keep in mind, if you want to play the MACE mod yourself, I have a link down in the description below. And we're just going to play this. I'm hoping to do it multiple times a week. Again, there's a little bit of a, this is like kind of weird, you know, like normally you're like, hey, I'm trying to finish X project before something happens, right? Like, oh, I gotta finish this thing for school. But you know that there's an end date, say, you know, Friday the 30th at, you know, 11:59 p.m. But we don't know when Liberation releases. Hell, for all I know, I might be recording this, and then tomorrow, as I'm about to upload it, they might publish the DLC. So hopefully I can go through this without having to swap halfway to Liberation. Although I feel like it goes without saying that, hey, if Liberation comes out, I don't think people want to see me play this. They would rather watch me play Liberation Conquest, which I do have planned. I do definitely plan on playing at least one of the two nations, because Germany is getting some new toys too, but I think in the end everyone wants to probably see the Americans. But I could see myself playing some of the German stuff too, maybe not just right on release. But that's something to keep in mind, that I'm hoping to finish this. The promise is there until Liberation releases, and then I think all bets are off. As we are advancing here, I guess I should mention that I have not played Conquest in Gates of Hell in a long time. And I have been trying to do it with some of my friends. I mean, Davidson, Barry, and I, obviously, we played the Wigas missions. And then I was like, guys, I'm really busy. I cannot finish playing more Wigas missions. So if you're wondering where they are, it's because I'll be moving very soon. And I'm just trying to get some content recorded. And the issue with those co-op games is that it take very long. I mean, the average Wiga mission, as you have seen, can take at least an hour and a half. But the ones we played so far are over 2 hours long. I believe he said it's a minimum of like 12 to 13 hours for all of his missions combined. So that averages out to about, yeah, about, there's a machine gunner up there somewhere. Oh, it's a 221. Is that a sync? There's two 221s. Okay, this is a little scary. Especially because I don't have as much protection as he does. Screw it. Okay. I was really hoping that would do a little bit more. Okay, I think we actually... Okay, we did kill one of the crew in there. I don't know how much health the gunner has. Oh, he's actually doing fine. I'm surprised. I guess I'm very used to units or, you know, guys going down very quickly, but this is all right, actually, because I kind of need that vehicle to be my... Ooh, okay, this is bad. I do have a boys AT. Okay, stay down. Okay, that's good. We actually just destroyed, I think, that 221. We have the boys AT. Good hit. If we can... Oh, we hit a crew member with that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we just knocked out 2.5 vehicles. This is on normal, by the way. I'm not even playing this on heroic or on hard. Mostly because I'm obviously trying to finish this before the DLC releases. So there's sort of a time constriction there. But also because I haven't played this in a very long time. That Conquest, that is. Obviously, you've just seen me play Gates of Hell from Wigga's missions. But I feel like they're a little different. They're a little different from... Oh my lord, this 50 cal is awesome. They're a little different from just playing Conquest. So that's why we're playing normal instead of some crazy high difficulty level. I also feel like I've played a bunch of the harder... That's an awkward position that guy is sitting in like that. That must not be very... And then the VA will say that his injuries are not service related. But... yeah, I didn't really know if I should play this on like a super hard difficulty level. I feel like that's not really the point of this. It's just the point is to show off some of the American gear that we are somewhat going to be able to expect. Now, I'll be the first person to say that Abrams that you saw, yeah, don't expect that to come out in the Liberation DLC. If you are expecting an Abrams to be in the Liberation DLC, I am very sorry to tell you that you are going to be disappointed, but I really doubt anyone is really expecting that. Let's grab one of these riflemen that are working on this 221 because we are poor, we need money, and by repairing some of these vehicles, hopefully we'll get some of that money because we'll probably just straight up sell back the vehicles that we repair and get money from them at the end of these battles. My goal again is to get that armored car, the M8, and then hopefully from there, I really want to get, I think it's called the it's like the 69, which is a very nice name. I think that's what it was called because that thing just looks, not one of these little KZ-13s. That thing looks freaking fantastic. Like we definitely need some firepower and a quad 50. If we get it early enough, that's kind of the thing with Conquest. If you wait too long, then your units aren't really worth getting anymore. Like certain units like that quad 50. Oh. There we go. Huge. They won't be as useful, right? Because what's a quad 50 going to do against... I mean, the first thing I think of is a Tiger, but hell, if you make that Tiger into, well, I don't know, say even a Panzer II. Or a Panzer... Well, a Panzer II actually might be the one thing that I probably should have mentioned. Like a Panzer III. Any Panzer III that's not the very first 1938 one. And, yeah, they're probably not going to feel so good driving up in a quad 50 M8. So, I'm hoping to get the regular M8. And then from there on, we'll obviously probably get rid of this scout car pretty quickly. Though the 50 cal is a nice addition. Would actually be kind of huge to put... Oh, we have some anti-tanker rifle rounds. That's good. That's good. And then maybe we'll... Where are these? Oh, bandages. Okay, I was like, what the hell are these? We'll just probably man this KZ-13. Anything for money is going to be the motto of this series. You know, hashtag Sherman 2K23. I'm so used to saying like 2K13. I don't know why. Hashtag 2K, 23. Sherman, hashtag everything for money, or we'll do anything for money. Because we need money. We're down to 150-ish, I think. That's not a lot, considering a squad is about that much. And I'm expecting to lose squads as we go on throughout this series. There is a tree right here. That mortar just fired. That's going to serve. I thought I just crashed. I would have been really upset because I feel like we're doing okay. And I wish this thing had smoke. I mean, I know that's asking a lot from a little half track, but I don't know what I'm hitting. Is this a 213 again? Okay, it is. That's perfect, actually. You can see, by the way, when I do, instead of just spraying, you want to shoot until the, like, that bigger white circle that when you fire, like, it grows. That's the, like, bullet deviation, I guess. Hey, don't... Okay, that was scary. Did you see the absolute... Okay, you know what? We are playing modded, so I mean, keep that in mind. I guess this is another reason why I feel like the base game may be a little better if it has liberation, because mods just have the tendency to have issues, whether it's frame-wise or bug-wise. A lot of these mods, I'm not going to say that vanilla Gates of Hell doesn't have like bugs, obviously, but when there's a dedicated developer team that are, you know, it's their job, it's their living, they may have a little bit more time than the person who is doing this for fun, and you know, from their bedroom. So, and I guess, oh, that's not good. I guess last but not least, one thing that I guess I always forget about is, okay, can we get this guy, please? Oh, this is like a half track, isn't it? What is that thing? Is that a 213? Is that a KFC? This is a KFC. That's KFC. Oh my god, it's not a KFC. But I guess one thing people tend to forget about sometimes is you need to realize that a lot of these mods use ported assets. So they are not necessarily made with Gates of Hell in mind. They are made with War Thunder in mind, World of Tanks, anything, you name it. And that might have issues for when it comes to, well, graphical fidelity on them will be great, which is good. But the issue will be that there's other reasons, like if the graphical quality is too high, it's going to make your game run less good, or there might be bugs when they spawn in. So another reason I think why I'm excited to see the Liberation DLC is because we'll have official developer quality level of, well, I guess level of quality assurance. I mean, I'm not here trying to shill the DLC. In the end, we'll see how it is. I'm excited for it, but you know, I guess I'm just really excited to have something new in Gates of Hell to do, and I'm hoping that my trust is going to be well placed, and if not, then I'll also be the first person to complain about that. So, I mean, I'm keeping my excitement up as we are. I'm trying to capture this stupid point, but I'm obviously not blindly going to say, wow, whatever they give us is great. I mean, obviously there has to be value. Okay, this is stupid. You know, we're just going to ignore that guy. I guess we're ignoring all of these guys because none of them are dying. I would actually love to steal that mortar, just for money reasons, but also just for having it reasons. We're just advancing on this little... Okay, there we go. Finally, this thing died. I say that as I just sniped a gunner out of it still. Oh, they threw smoke up front. That's cool. Let's get these guys to maybe throw some smokes of our own because it looks cool. And then we're going to make sure everyone's here. It's reloaded. And we're doing a charge across the field. Our machine guns are ready to roll. Our mortar, let's rotate you in case we need fire support. But, hey, free money. Free money in the form of 2 vehicles and that mortar. Again, keep in mind that, oh, this thing is burning up. Wait, there's another 213, or another, why do I keep saying 213? They're just Cave Z13s. I don't know why I keep saying 213. There is no 2 in there. Although it would be nice to capture this for money. Let's spread out our guys a little bit less dangerous, because we do want to be able to, I guess we are capturing this, so it might not be anyone left in there, or barely anyone left. But this should be relatively easy. We'll have a free mortar. The frame drops, my computer is pretty hot. It is hot in my room. It is hot, and I have to keep the window closed, and I can't have the fan running very high, because then you'll hear like, that's the actual fan noise. So my computer is a little warm. But mostly, I think it's because we're running a whole bunch of mods. Well, I say a whole bunch of mods. It's one mod. But it's one mod. And people ask, like, hey, why should I buy the DLC over using MACE or Valor? I think optimization is a big thing that the developers of Gates of Hell can focus on, because they have so much time and it's their job. Whereas mod makers may just want to try to get as much content into their mod. But then again, it could be the fact that my computer is just really hot. It would be funny if we had a video where my computer overheats in the middle of a recording. I don't know if that would be as funny as I'm like feeling the top of my computer. But that's a victory. I think we did pretty good. I don't think we lost. No, we didn't lose a single man. We lost the driver, or I guess the gunner of the M3 half track. Is the M3 Yeah, it is. No, it's not a half track. It's a scout car. My bad. So not bad. We managed to capture. Like I said, can we? I don't know what we're gonna capture this though. But we managed to capture a 13, a 221, a mortar, and I'm probably going to stop the recording after this battle is over and we've won. But I'll probably stay in the battle, like clicking the continue button, until this is repaired. So we'll be right back with you with the results screen. Alright, so not a bad haul. We got over 500 money, we got 125 ammo, a bunch of research points, and of course we got, I must say 3. We did technically get 3 vehicles, but we got 2 of these KFZ13s. We also got a 221. Now what I did do, if you can notice a difference here, maybe some of the people with keen eyes will see, also we got a mortar, I took the MG off of this, and this is obviously where Gates of Hell shines. This is why Gates of Hell, I think, is so freaking cool. I actually grabbed an MG34 with the bar gunner, and I gave him a buttload of ammo, and I'm trying to find where he is, but we also grabbed a Flammenwerfer 41, so now we have just not a regular infantry unit, they have an MG34 instead of a bar, which is a huge upgrade, and we have a flamethrower operator just for free, and that's why I think it'd be really cool if now we could grab this and put that in like a depot and sell this unit and then upgrade them to a better unit, and that might come in the future. I'm obviously not sure, but that's honestly a really cool idea, and I personally love that like perpetuity or continuity. I guess that's persistence is the word, where you just constantly build up your army. We're going to just dismiss these 13s. We'll actually, I think were they the exact same amount of money, even though I took the 34 out of one of them? It might have been. I don't know if it's worth saving this thing. We do have 6 research points, so I think what we're going to do, well, we're going to have to get small defenses, because that's silly if you don't do that, because not getting small defenses, you're just hurting your own progress. But we are going to get this light armored car, and I think my goal is to try to get this MGMC ASAP, so we just did. So I'm thinking what we'll do, actually, we'll sell this 2-1, but maybe we'll keep the mortar, because that's not that crazy, actually. That's not that bad at all. And then instead, we'll grab the armored cars. Now, we have this one, which has the 50 cal on the roof, but it's very open. I think that's not really necessarily what I want to do. We can get the one that doesn't have a 50 cal on top. We can one that does have a 50, or we can get the quad. And I'm thinking what we'll actually do is we're going to sell the scout car. It's already obsolete when you consider what we can have right here. So I think we should get both a regular M8 as well as this beauty, which I'm actually surprised by the fact that we were able to get it so far. It also has a very cool camouflage net. I guess it kind of depends on, sometimes it does seem to have it, and then sometimes it doesn't. It's probably just part of the like randomization. But there we go. We are now a little bit low on money. So we're going to deploy, I think we can deploy everyone in here. Perfect. We still have a lot of points to spare, so we're going to go set up our defenses, and then we are going to come back to you once the enemy begins their attack. Alright, looks like we're going to be attacked from the northeast initially. Not really set up for that, but my defenses are pretty basic. I sent one squad to this flag, the other squad to the other flag, one medic here with a medic tent, one medic here with a medic tent. I kept a mortar here, and I also have the M8 Greyhound here, and then I have the weird Greyhound, I guess the weird hound over here. This guy looks super cozy in there. But yeah, the weird hound is in here, and then I also have the anti-tank rifle because, well, this might be decent against most stuff they'll send our way for now. But in case I send something a little heavier, I do have the AT rifle soldier up here. And obviously, the small defenses make a big difference. You get some extra spotting. We have a paramarine apparently here. You get a little bit of extra spotting, a little bit of extra vision, which is always nice. And I don't know if putting these sandbags down will cover... I'm interested to see if they... Okay, that's great. We now have a... Oh, that's actually a little scarier than I thought. That's a lot of infantry coming in there. It's like a wave of just... Holy crap. Okay, well, they are serious. That's something for sure. And at least our initial sort of Pathfinder recon-y guys will be taking the brunt. Okay, there is a lot more guys here than I thought. It may be time to get the quad over here. Although this thing is just going to be absolutely blasting, which is pretty glorious. That's the 30 cal, the 50, and then I guess the main 37mm gunner firing. Actually, I haven't heard the coaxial 30 yet. But we'll get the little... oh, that's not good. We don't have anything to really counter that. Other than just fall back. Ooh, that was a good hit. Okay, it's an IG-18. That's kind of an issue. We're going to do a thing here. This thing is either going to survive, it's going to be great, or it's going to die, but we have to send... Is that a small pack, or is it the IG-18? I can't really tell. It's the IG-18. Oh my lord. Oh man. The IG-18 hurting us a little more than I thought. Oh no! Oh god, I needed to move it up because I needed to get that IG-18 down. At least our crew is alright, mostly, and it's repairable. That maybe wasn't the most successful. I feel like a lot of those shots were maybe kind of missing the target. We already have guys out of ammo. I don't have an ammo crate. Okay, it looks like they're really coming after that first sector. Yeah, I don't have an ammo crate, so this is going to be brutal. I haven't played Conquest in a minute, and these guys are insane. I'm actually very impressed by the AI that drove up a whole bunch of equipment, and they are just blasting. Also, I guess I should have mentioned this. Yeah, there's a KV-1 there. I mean, I can't really change that. Okay, we whiffed that shot. Let's use the 30. I mean, accuracy is very concerning. Okay, perfect. So yeah, they are crazy. There is definitely... We need to repair that. This is not going very well. I guess I probably shouldn't have lost that fake Greyhound as quickly as I did, but I didn't expect there to be that many... Oh. I didn't expect there to be that many, like, heavier artillery pieces around. This might even be a defense I lose. I don't know why my voice cracked there a little bit. I'm a little scared here. I don't like that IG-18. I wonder how... Oh, they're just lobbing shells. Okay, so I'm going to have to liberate that 50 caliber. We can't even shoot that guy. He's too far away. What if we just, like... Can we overrange it? I don't think that's going to work. Okay, they're just charging at us. Those are Ostfront... I think those might be some Ostfront volunteers. Like they're like people who allied with the Germans after the invasion of the East. Okay, we're gonna have to really work some of these guys over with the 50. At least the 50 just needs a single hit and they're down, which is great. If you have a 50, because you don't need accuracy when you have a 50. Look at that. They're smoking up, though. I mean, my guys are taking some heavy fire. The machine guns don't help. The fact that I can't I can try to rescue... Okay, I think it's time that we get everyone from here to move towards the actual, like, zone that's being attacked, even including our medic. Our medic is medicing someone. A lot of guys are out of ammo, so this is an issue, something that I didn't really foresee. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull some of these guys that are like out of ammo off the line because they're useless to me anyway. And instead of having them sit there and do nothing, we're gonna have to try to repair that fake Greyhound. There's a flak 20 mil set up now even? Okay, at least we can snipe off the crew because all we need is a single hit. Oh man, they are blasting this zone. I'll need to be very careful. I don't really want to run all these guys in there just to die. I guess we'll keep these two, which are like the anti-tank rifle squad. We'll keep them like that. And I think we're just going to try to over-repair this thing. Over-repair, I just mean like I'm spending more than, or sending more than one guy to repair. Because we need to get in this thing. We do desperately need something with a bunch of ammo. I don't really see a reason in just getting all these guys up into the front because they're just going to get artillery. It'll happen to all the other guys. But this is great. Oh, that's not good though. We don't want them. No. I need to stop that mortar. Or those mortars. There's actually two of them, it looks like. As you can see, I'm kind of like burst firing. Perfect. Because with the burst, you're hoping that the accuracy isn't that crazy. Oh, that's... They just remanned the 20 mil? And they're shooting me from the smoke. They killed the crew on the critter I was repairing. This is actually brutal. I am at an absolute loss for words here. Mostly because I'm just terrified. Like they're look at my guys pushing up here. There's another mortar. I thought this was going to be kind of an easy battle. Well, maybe not easy, but I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. But this is nuts. We need to get some of these guys that are out of ammo. I need them to really work on this vehicle. We need to also destroy that stupid, silly mortar that's just been blasting. Can we shoot these guys, please, with your machine guns? Okay, now we're shooting machine guns, and everything is oh, they're going for the other flag now. We'll need to rotate them this way and deal with this sort of massive push that's coming in. We do have some AI here, so hopefully they can make it work. My mortar... Oh, my mortar is it just out of ammo? It is. And I don't think the smoke's going to do us any favor, so we may as well get these two guys off of it for now. Work on this mortar that just got spotted. Mortar is down. Okay, at least the crew... They're trying to reman it constantly. I just need these two guys to come over here, and we'll reman that fake Greyhound whenever it is up. We are sort of flanking... Look at this firing line we got going on. That's pretty cool looking, actually. Kind of like Band of Brothers-y, I guess, in a way. I need to deal with that mortar. Even if I need to, like, come on. I need one hit. There we go, perfect. That was just like a long spray there. We did manage to sort of stop them from pushing the other flag. We're only halfway in the victory points, though, and I am low on money, or low on ammo. My money is going to be an issue, too, but I'm low on ammo. I'm hoping that... Ooh, there's a pack. This is a gamble, and it's not working out. It's not working out. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Wait, I've got two different ammo types to use? Oh, okay. We'll just throw these out, because then they'll stop. They'll maybe just use one instead of being confused about which ammo to use. Because it looks like there's like there was two different ammo types to switch between. Ooh, the grenade launcher killed someone. That's good. I set up another machine gun there, though. So up to the 50. You know how it is. Accuracy through sheer volume. I mean, I'm not... Oh, crap. Okay, then we'll use the 30 cal instead. Accuracy through sheer volume, please. Oh, we're out of 50 cal ammo now. Well, at least we have a whole bunch of 30 cal ammo. There we go. We just needed to spray that enough and it would go... Oh, they actually killed my medic somehow. Rotate this team. I think we get the flamethrower. Looking for him. He's got to be... Is that him? Yeah. Okay, flamethrower, you're up. Burn out that forest. We're going to get into this vehicle and we're going to leave ASAP. If there... Oh, there's a couple of repair kits over here. See if we can grab those repair kits and at least put them back in the armored car. And then we're going to be a lot more careful in the future. I'm sitting here a little sweaty thinking like, oh, this will be a fun video. I can talk about whatever's going on, you know, inside Gates of Hell in this battle. But this was a little scary. Okay, I don't think... Okay, we can mana technically, but it looks like the tires are all broken. Oh, it's going to take... Okay, so it's just going to take one repair per tire. So this might... Oh, that's doing two... Okay, this might not be ideal. But that was insane. I mean, I'm hoping that was it. If not, we are going to be in some severe trouble. But if that was it, we can go and capture a lot of their stuff back there. I'm thinking we do something crazy, and we are going to... I guess we'll just reman the line. We'll use these guys that are out of ammo as sort of bait, see if anyone shoots at them. And then we'll put the guys that are not out of ammo in some of these foxholes that we've already created. Foxholes, super useful in Gates of Hell. You should always be using them, always be making them. Always make sure that you have guys inside foxholes at all time. There is something. Is that a 20 mil? Oh, 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 oh. Rotate the gun. Oh, we're taking way too much fire. Oh, the commander's down. They're... I honestly didn't think that they had... Oh man, I just got absolutely blasted. Well, at least we can hopefully repair this thing and the IG-18 won't shoot at me again, but it's going to, probably. That is very unfortunate. That 20 mil is going to hurt. They have some artillery, some mortars back there, it looks like. I don't know what these grenade launchers' ranges are. I doubt it's going to be anything along the lines of that. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to move up a grenade launcher guy and hope that we'll put him on hold fire. We're going to try to flank him around this left side and then be in the defilade sort of here. So from that 20 mil so he can't see us. And then I think we're just going to blast a couple grenades over there because we do have like 8 or so grenades. But right now they're just harassing all of my guys on the point. I think it was like 70-meter range or something. Okay, let's see. Kobe? Wow. Okay, that was like legit worth an applause because I was a little worried about it all there. At least we're also repairing this M8, which is good. Now I guess we'll run, or well, we'll run/sprint this guy around. So I think they may have sort of expended all of their like buying power. But this was an insane amount of units that we had to deal with right there. There's the IG-18. I'm thinking if it fires and it misses, we could potentially get into range of the IG-18 if we make a sprint for it. Sprint, 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 sprint. I don't think it can turn around fast enough. We just need to get a good hit here.
Stay with me.
Oh no, he hit, but he missed. Okay, juke him out, juke him out, juke him out. Oh, come on. I guess I should be getting into this car right now. I probably should have gotten in the car, like, you know, before it reloaded. There we go. That was just a pure kind of gambling / remembering where it was. Oh, we need to get out of there. Why are you driving towards them? Whoa, get out of town. Reverse, duke him out, duke him out, duke him out. We just got to get out. Is there a little bit more defilade? No, come on. Oh my God. I pressed the reload button. I have this thing where I always just instantly want to press Y, and that was a bad decision. At least we can maybe grab some repair kits from this. Oh my God. This has been a battle. I'm actually impressed by the amount of AI. I don't know how much of this is modded and how much of this is the actual like Gates of Hell AI. If this is the Gates of Hell AI now, I'm sorry, I haven't really played much Gates of Hell as of late. And then I'm really impressed, and I'm also annoyed because the AI is very brutal and really is costing me some years of my life. Let's put all those repair kits in there. I didn't really want to steal more of the repair kits from the Greyhound. I guess it's just, the engine's orange, but I mean, it's what it is. I mean, we'll jump in there. We'll probably be fine, right? And we're just going to go repair this thing, and we'll get the Greyhound up. It does seem to be rolling. I don't really want to push up there we'll just get some infantry, if anything. What actually would be really nice if this flamethrower guy could do something about that pack. But I don't know. We'll have to see if this is going to work out. This is definitely not what I expected, but I like it. I like it. It's good. I feel like Conquest was fun for the first couple of like battles, turns. I don't know what you want to call it. It was fun for the first bit because you had a buttload of time to just grind out some of the cool units that you saw. You didn't really get to see much in multiplayer, like the early war units. But then after a while, it just became kind of like, is that guy, can he see us from there? I guess if we go low to the ground, we can kind of see. But yeah, initially it was really fun, but then after a while, it just became a little same. Oh, this is bad. I kind of want him to fire. So, but I'm happy to see that this has definitely been made a ton more difficult. How many shots are you going to take? There you go. I mean, this guy's not firing back at us, so maybe because I'm just like too low for him. Okay, huge. Can we see someone's feet? That's going to be, oh wow. That's going to be in some like, Sherman said, can we see this guy's feet? That's going to be on some, on Reddit now. Okay, I love whoever this is. This guy needs a promotion. Well, okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I think we have actually cleared the entire field of enemy equipment. This took a lot more time than I'm willing to let on. This was crazy. I think we're going to pause the recording here. As you can see, the AI has completely run out of steam, but we're going to go capture as much of this as possible. And then I guess we'll be back when I get to the victory screen. So we ended up with over 160 kills between us and the AI. I gotta say, I personally really like it that the AI doesn't just send new units piecemeal, if anyone remembers how Gates of Hell Conquest was originally, which was cool, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it back then, but the defense missions were always kind of like, you know, it's part of it, but was it that interesting? Not really. Oh, nice. 800 money, not as many research points, but this makes it a lot more interesting. I just wished maybe there was a little bit more units that go out throughout the end, because about 800-ish points, 750, the enemy was definitely completely out of any units to attack us with. But look at how much we captured. 2 PaK 36s, an light infantry Geschütz, an MG34, there was a lot of them, I didn't capture all of them, another mortar, a Flak 30, and another 221. So we're going to immediately dismiss that. I don't think we need... Honestly, I don't really see the reason in any of these PaK 36s, but maybe we'll keep one just for later. The MG, honestly, I don't hate all of these units. For 324 resupply, I don't actually think that's a terrible idea. We do have more than... Yeah, do I want to keep the infantry Geschütz? You know what? We'll keep all of it. Okay? Boom. Done. All right. Sure. So this one, I'm feeling a little bit less confident now. I kind of just caused me to lose 2 battles early on in the campaign, but this should be all right. We're going to be fighting the Finns, which is a little weird. I haven't found a way to make it fight only the Germans, but what would be interesting actually would be if we can fight the Germans and the Soviets at the same time, or like, you know, in different battles. But I guess we'll be right back with you after we load in. So yeah, this was definitely not supposed to be battle number 5. This was supposed to be battle number 3. Like I said though, kind of messed up a little bit, but it may actually make this campaign a little bit more interesting, just purely based on the fact that, well, the enemy may be a little bit more ahead of us now in terms of their equipment, in terms of their, I guess, technical advancements. So we're going to see how it goes. Nobody commented anything bad about this error. It might just be something that we don't have to worry about too much. And I'm also not really too worried about the last phase, because it's just a bunch of towed weapons. Well, actually they're not towed, but I think my M8s can actually tow them, which would be nice to keep them moving. Although I guess I realized my mistake now, and hopefully I remember to actually get an ammo box after we do this one, because I think an ammo box is going to be a huge help for us here. As we are definitely on the defense last time, we noticed we instantly basically ran out of ammo. I think our M8s are going to sit back here. Well, technically one of them is an M8 with the, you know, the typical 37 mil, and one of them has the quad 50, which by the way looks really cool with that camo net on it. We'll get that third wave, but I think we're going to just advance and see what the contacts look like, and then we'll get these armored cars to support. Make sure we keep the anti-tank rifle team sort of advancing. But I'm hoping there's not going to be too much of a crazy setup here, because, I mean, we did just kind of give the enemies 2 battles where we didn't get anything, like barely got any money, and they got, well, you know, to advance in their technology-wise. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad of an issue. We'll get that third wave, just a bunch of guns, so I'm kind of meh. It doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. We just want to try to... I guess I'm a little worried about sort of any anti-tank guns that may or may not be here. Oh, we got our first contact. Looks like there's an anti-tank rifle somewhere down there. Don't forget, we were fighting the Finns in this case, not the Germans. Which I know is a little bit unhistorical. I don't necessarily mind it too much myself. I think it'll be alright. That machine gun has to die. I gotta get the 50 cal on that if I can. I'm just spraying towards it with the roof-mounted 50. We just need like a hit or 2. Okay, we just hit them a bunch of times. Actually, those guys does not care about getting hit by a 50 multiple times. I mean, it's just spraying the little Maxim at us, which is kind of bad, but for some reason my guys are not willing to engage. Maybe we can move you up a little. I'd hope that he wants to engage them with the 50 by now. Although we need to move up a little bit still, it looks like. Okay, they're just taking a lot of shots from the 50. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't really care. We got some guys down, but we can easily get them back up. Although that guy seems to be down, which is kind of annoying because that was that it? That was, oh, that was the assistant. Okay, I just don't want to lose the guy with the MG34 that I captured in the other battle. I'm feeling like the enemy doesn't really like dying. Ooh, that was cool looking though. I mean, they're dying, but they seem to be taking a lot of shots. Compared to the last one where the enemies seem to die like pretty quickly. But maybe the Finns are really strong, you know, Finnishmen strong kind of meme. I don't know, that's probably not true. I doubt that there's a huge issue in the damage amount that either of these nations can take. I mean, that wouldn't really make sense for one unit or one nation to have an insane amount of health. But I'm hoping that the MACE developers did, you know, keep in mind that this could have been a possibility. Actually, no, we're killing them faster than I thought now. I don't know why this was an issue earlier. We'll move, I guess we'll move 2 squads towards, oh, there's a gun. It might have been my only 37. Okay, that was my own 37. We'll, I guess, just send 1 squad to just push in here together with the Greyhound, and we'll call in our reinforcement waves, which just includes a whole bunch of bullcrap. So I guess we'll deploy the 37 mil, a mortar, and a machine gun to the point we've captured. And we'll deploy the 20, a mortar, and the Infanteriegeschütz to the left. I know I could technically get these cars to go pick them up and tow them over here, but by the time I do that, there's so much time I'm wasting that I don't really feel like spending on it. I also don't really know if I want to capture these. Well, I could just throw one guy on these machine. Oh. Okay, that one might be broken. Anyway, we'll just put some guys out here. We'll spread them out a little. There's the MG34 guy, so we want to make sure he definitely lives. We'll spread out our guys so they can't get grenaded by a single dude. Is that the flamethrower guy right there? Oh, no, that's a grenadier. Okay. And we're just going to sit here, get some basic defenses down. We definitely don't want the flamethrower guy to be, like, flamethrowing over friendlies. So we'll just... Oh, I guess you can't capture those things. It's actually kind of a good thing because it kind of feels broken if you can capture enemy defenses and just get free money. We're just waiting for everyone to move up here. So we'll use these. It just makes sense to me to have the machine gun and a mortar and the AT gun sort of sit back here. But in the meantime, we'll use these guys to push up. This command squad's kind of useless right now because I don't really know what they do other than providing you with some very basic recon in the form of binoculars, and even that I feel like you can just use infantry, you know, with their own eyes. But we'll see. I guess we'll keep the Greyhound here for now. I don't think this is going to be repairable or capturable. Yep, the gun in there is gone. We'll just keep the Greyhound here. I guess we'll send the anti-tank rifle infantry. Is it the AT guys? Yeah, we'll send them with us to the left. And then we'll use those, well, they're not stationary guns, but we'll use this, well, what would you call them? Emplaced, I guess. We'll use those vehicles, or those, we'll use those weapons to push up here. If they can even reach it in time. I do have a mortar over here, which is actually firing, which I don't really necessarily need. At this point, I could, I guess, take, oh my god, he just mortared my own guys. I mean, I guess I should have not had him fire, but it's a good thing that none of them died from that. That would have been a really awkward, self sort of, well, not a team kill. I don't feel like I was necessarily, it wasn't an intentional team kill. I guess we can look at it that way. That would have been just a little awkward. And we'll put this machine gun down, sort of watching down that corridor over there. And we have this right side covered, the anti-tank rifle infantry. Let's push them up. And then the mortar, let's hopefully he doesn't, you know, do that again. And then the Infanteriegeschütz and the mortar, and the 20 mil can push up. I don't really feel like grabbing them. I just feel like grabbing those units and towing them over here and having them go back. Because there's a lot of effort that I don't feel like putting in. Maybe I'm lazy. We'll get our medic to come up here, though, because we'll definitely want that medic to come up here. Okay, we got our initial contact. We need this 50 cal thing to start advancing and start working over the gunners on the Maxim. So Mixim or Maxim. There we go. Okay, I take back what I said. Oh, there is a AT gun. It's actually a 76 mil. What we'll do, we'll crawl most of my guys forward. We'll split off a team of a couple and go after that weapon specifically. As... Oh, that's good. That's good. The Infanteriegeschütz actually knocked out some of the crew on that gun. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, it's already paid for itself. Well, I didn't even buy it, I guess, right? I just got it from the... Oh, the FE-17, though, is knocking out my... Guys? Can we not, like... There we go. It's like, why can we not hit this FT-17? I don't know why they're just sitting there kind of doing nothing. Oh, there's another thing that just showed up right here. It's another 76 mil. This guy's definitely getting shot. I gotta run him forward, throw a grenade. We've deployed... I guess I could move this 20 mil up more. Infantry shoots is in a good spot, I think. Mortar move up. We've actually found... Oh! Well, there's another one of these guns. Okay, spread out. One left, one right. Oh, he did kill that one. Oh, this guy just got shot. I think there might be infantry nearby, too. There is infantry nearby. Okay, perfect. We just knocked this out. I guess my medic could try to rescue this guy. It would be nice if we could, you know, capture some of these guns. I don't think I need these guns. I don't think I want these guns. But if we get them for free, I'm all for it. And then we can sell them back, you know, or sell them to the arsenal people. Using up this... Oh, he just got shot by the 20 mil in the back. I don't know if I like that. I don't know why it had to do that. Okay, 20 millimeter needs to really stop. It could potentially kill my armored car, which I don't want to have happen. Okay, we've actually decrewed that thing in front of us, so what we'll do, we'll run up to it, capture it. Our medic is going to run back this way, and I guess we'll just put soldiers on these two guns, and we'll grab two soldiers and capture this thing. Actually, we need to turn it around. There's a T-26 that we could actually destroy with these stolen units, or stolen equipment. We will need to move into these trenches. This quad 50 cal armored car is just amazing. Okay, let's push in here. And can we please focus on the T-26? Why are you... Oh, you're not only now reloading. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Rotate. Okay, huge. T-26 down. We may be able to capture that? I'm just going to shoot at these guys because there was HE loaded in there. That's good. Okay, we're going to capture this. So... They are already sending tanks at us and like 76 millimeter type guns. I think we could do is send someone over to perhaps repair the T-26 for money. I don't really care about the FT-17, but it's honestly going to take a little bit of some time because we have to capture it or repair it and then get in it. So we'll probably pause the recording. We'll come back to you at the end of the battle once we have captured the T-26. And then I guess... he's getting in that thing. Yeah, I didn't think so, bud. He's trying to get in there. He just got in there. He's still... he got out? Okay, I don't know. That's impressive that he managed to get in there. Yeah, we're going to just go repair this T-26, hopefully repair it, and then we'll be right back. All right, so I actually retreated pretty fast after I paused the recording because there was at least two T-26s and a 107 millimeter artillery piece. And I didn't really want to run a risk of losing more men than I had to. But guess what? We did gain 950 money, almost 4 research points. We've got a lot more from this one battle than from the 2 battles before that I, well, accidentally sort of didn't play. But yeah, we didn't get a T-26. We did get some of these howitzers. So I'm not really sure what to do with them. I think, actually, in hindsight, we don't really need... Oh, look at that. We actually lost the pack. Okay, I don't think we need all of these together. So let's definitely get rid of at least one of these. And perhaps we'll get rid of the one that's more damaged than the other one. So that would be... Because also it costs more to resupply. So I guess we could have this and use it instead of the, you know, pack that I guess we lost, the little pack 36. I'm still not sure if we need all of these units. We'll just resupply everything. But it would be super beneficial by now to grab an ammo... Well, I definitely need an ammo crate. I don't know if I want an ammo truck, but we definitely need the ammo crate. So we need to not remember or not forget to get that. Now, vehicle-wise, I really want to get this T-18E2. I think it looks ridiculous. The T-55E2 that comes after that looks even more ridiculous. But the E2, if we can find it right here, has... a 57 millimeter, I thought, which I think this could be useful. And well, I mean, it looks crazy, but this could be like an upgrade. So what we'll probably do, we'll keep our quad 50, but we might remove the regular Greyhound just so we actually have, you know, a little bit more of a gun, I suppose is the word. So let's do that first. And then this is going to be the vehicle we'll unlock after the T-18E2. It has a 76mm gun, but this is basically like an absolute meme machine. It has a 76mm, so it's good, but I'm not sure if I like the idea of having a completely open-topped vehicle. It's fast, though, but I guess I'd rather probably stick with the T-18 just purely because of the fact that it does have an enclosed turret. Crappier gun, but it is an enclosed turret, so it's a little bit safer. I also got rid of my anti-tank rifle infantry because at this point I feel like I have enough AT to deal with anything that comes our way, and I've also gotten rid of the machine gun, and I think we're going to just have to save money. We're going to save points. We could potentially get a heavy mortar barrage to call in later on, maybe during the defense, maybe on the next attack, but I guess this is actually not a bad setup, especially if we're defending. So we're going to select our mission. It's going to be the same one, I think, actually, that we did earlier. I think it's the one with the KV in it. So a little bit of a weird setup, but we'll also be playing against the Finnish again. I guess we'll set up our defenses and we'll be back once the battle commences. All right, so we're prepping here for the defense. We have all of our weapons sort of set up towards the west, northwest, and east, as well as the northeast, with the idea here really being to have one squad here in sort of reserve. I did forget to buy an ammo crate, so I guess we're going to have to rotate units out if they run out of ammo, because that was something I said I shouldn't forget, and guess what I did? I forgot. We're actually going to make sure these medics put down some of their medical tents. We do have one artillery barrage, and I'm excited to use it because I tested it, but I obviously didn't test it on enemy units. I just tested it on the ground to see what would happen because I had never done it before, used it before, but it was pretty effective. So I'm hoping that here we are going to have enough of a defense set up here between this stolen Finnish gun, the German 20mm, the Infanteriegeschütz. We have a mortar here, as well as a mortar here. This like very weird looking T-18E2, which is actually equipped with a British weapon, I believe. It's a 6-pounder, but we're going to hope that this is going to be enough. We have blitzes, or not guns on blitzer. We have, anti-aircraft guns on trucks. We have Vickers tanks. We are fighting the Finns again, and we may have to pull this vehicle more like towards the mid. I'm thinking my 20mm should do a pretty decent number on some of these units, especially if they aren't, very well equipped. There goes the 20mm. That's perfect. And now we have to hope that some of these stolen guns... Okay. I like it. I mean, stolen guns are... If they work, they work, I'm not going to complain. It does look like to have some sort of 20mm AA gun back there. I wonder how... Oh, I guess we cannot hit that? I think he's not hitting the Infanteriegeschütz. I think he's hitting like infantry in front of us, and that was causing some shots to fly over. That Vickers did blow up. Really cinematic looking. I guess I should maybe pull this little quad inside of the valley here, the little ditch. So right now it's, a little bit safer from being randomly sniped. I mean, there was like literally some random ass 20mm rounds flying over and hitting. It actually damaged the wheel. It damaged the wheel on this Infanteriegeschütz, which is very impressive. No. Don't waste your time on that. I'm hoping and listening. I'm hoping it's similar to the last battle where we had an insane amount. Okay, this is kind of unuseful, sir. You'll have to leave there. I'm hoping it's sort of similar to that last defense that we did over here. It's funny, actually, that we're playing on the exact same map. Just, a different enemy, and we're not defending here and here, but we're defending here and here. I'm hoping it's the same sort of big push, because at least it's very interesting and it gives the enemy like an actual chance to maybe break through your lines if you're just on numbers based. Since I swear Gates of Hell before didn't have that, and they would just be sending you units like throughout the entire battle pretty piecemeal. But I like the idea. Look. Yeah. At least one or two different types of... Ooh, perfect hit. At least 2 or 3 different vehicles. It sounds like they're getting even more reinforcements. I'm super happy with that. And worst case, we deploy the mortar barrage. But we're not going to do that just yet. I think we may even hold on to that. It's a one-time use thing. So worst case, we don't use it and we use it in the next battle or whatever. I do kind of want to maybe to see if we can destroy... I just want to... Yeah, it's like destroyed but not destroyed. I want to destroy it. if we can. I don't want them to... Ooh, T-28s already? Okay, that's a little scary. To be... Oh, that's perfect. That one's gone. I cannot get on it and repair it anymore. T-28s are a little scary because they have that low velocity 76mm gun. They're not very well armored, of course, and that's not really my worry. It's really the fact that they have a low velocity 76mm gun that's going to really harass my infantry, and besides that, it's also going to be... Oh, actually, was it a heat round? Was it doing anything? Let's see if we can get a shot on it. Okay, that's an engine hit, I believe. See if we can hit that. What is that? Oh, it's a Minenwerfer, but it's a 70cm one, so we're using... Uh-oh. It did get a shot off. Oh my lord, that was a huge... Okay, we need to capture that for our next battle, I think. That would be an awesome vehicle, or an awesome weapon to capture. Okay, there goes the T-28. Now we need to deal with their... Oh, they have one of those as well. Is that the one that we have right now, I think? Our infantry shoots should be very effective in this situation. Open field, clear, very good arcs of fire. We just hit that thing directly. They didn't care. But good... Oh, there goes the T-28's turret. That was cool looking. But a good arc of fire, a good range of fire, good range on enemy units that come into range, or a good a view, I suppose. That machine gun here needs to be destroyed because that's starting to annoy me. Wow, perfect snipe. The velocity on it is a little lower, so it gets a little bit of that arc, and that's perfect because it allows you to hit units like this, which was like slightly in defilade from the gun. Like if that was a direct fire gun, I don't think you would be able to hit it as effectively. I do really want to snipe that 17mm or 17cm howitzer. Like this looks like it's going to be a very effective mortar replacement for my mortar. That's just a 20mm anti-tank rifle that they can that they deploy because it's so big, but it's actually good. I don't really care about that, but I definitely want to capture this. We'll use some of my own mortar crews. I heard some trees falling over here, so I'm not sure if that was a vehicle approaching, but we'll definitely go capture that in a little bit. It'll be very nice to have that instead. We'll probably just get rid of one of our regular mortars, put some crew on there, and then this will replace one of our mortars because that was a big explosion for a small mortar, which could be useful, especially actually on the attack. It could be useful if we're a little bit more careful with our attacks. I tend to just run in there, you know. I tend to just run into the attack, get my units in. Ooh, that was a perfect snipe. We're actually getting rid of these guys really effectively. But I tend to just go in there and use my infantry with some light support vehicles. But really what we could do is just use more mortars. And especially if we have a 17mm mortar, it's going to be, or 17cm, that's going to be pretty damn effective, I think. I'm spraying a whole bunch of rounds at this T-20. I don't think it's really doing anything, but we have 3,000 rounds. Actually, I'm killing people behind a T-20, I think, which is actually somewhat effective. There goes another T-20. We'll pull this thing up again, and we're just going to start spraying at the infantry behind a T-20. All it has is a single little DT machine gun. It's not like it's going to be very scary for us. So we're 3, 2, 1, and come on, reload anytime, and we're going to spray it down. I would hope that would kill it. There we go. That's an engine fire. We're just going to spray into the fog of war where there's a bunch of enemies. You can see the kill feed in the top right is going crazy. And we just need a single hit. Oh, Lord. Look at the left side of the HUD and then the kill feed on this thing. That is awesome, especially because they don't even know what's hitting them, and we're just spraying rounds. You can hear like the little chick, 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 chick every time you get a hit marker, which with the 50 cal isn't just a hit marker, it's a kill marker, really, if we're being serious. There is a gun back there? Ooh, okay. Well, this is going to be a mission for the T-69. I think so it's called. The T-69 has just received a mission to destroy that 155 mil. Okay, I think we did good. We reload, we push up, and we're going to try to decrew that gun. I wonder if I can drive over to it, capture it, well, decrew it, capture it, and then drive back. This could be a one-way mission, though. But I think, I think we may be faster than it. Oh, there's a gun on our left, or a tank. No. Okay, mission 1 complete. Oh, it's a 40mm? Yep, that's a 40mm. I don't know if we're gonna get our driver. Oh, he was missing a whole bunch. The important part is that we at least decrewed that enemy howitzer. I don't know how effective this guy is going to be in a stand-up fight. Yep, not very. Not very. Okay. 2 World Wars. He dodges these. He dodges. Oh. Okay, we'll have to go back and destroy that 40 mil. I really want to try to capture this 155. I'm actually terrified. I wonder if they're going to be able to capture. Can we listen? This thing looks really good, by the way. I just want to put that out there. These models look really good. I'm just terrified that they're going to capture that and drive at me with it. Not that I don't think I can kill it, but if I kill it, then, well, very obviously I don't get to, you know, if I destroy it, then I don't get to keep it in the next battle. But these little M69s have definitely, or T69, sorry, have definitely proven their worth. They are hilarious. The armor, it's like the speed of an M8 with the firepower of a quad Maxin. This thing is glorious, and I kind of really want to go back and rescue it, but I'm afraid of that 40 mil. So on the T26, that should be destroyed relatively easily. I think once the defense is up, whether they're out of steam and they run out of units, or they eventually, you know, the timer runs out, I definitely want to try to spend some time to recapture some equipment. Specifically, I really want to recapture that T69, but I really also want to capture that 155 because that could be a huge help in future battles. And I don't have to spend money on unlocking a heavy artillery piece if the enemies give it to me for free. Now, I'm not sure this is going to be a over-range shot. That was never going to happen. Yeah, that T26 is going to snipe at some of my guys. It needs to get closer before we can engage it. So I'm hoping it does move closer. We can always use this little weird T18, I guess, but preferably I don't want to push it up too far. I don't want this thing to die. The 40 mil will kill this thing instantly. Where did that little T26 go? The fog of war here is really weird. I think it's obviously like to improve the frames that you have, because if they rendered the entire map from this perspective, it would be pretty laggy, or at least as far as you could see, it'd be pretty laggy. But it also would be kind of cool to just get some. I guess there's mods, but when you use them, especially for like screenshot reasons, you definitely notice the frames just instantly drop, and that makes sense. Okay, this thing is perfect. It's a 6-pounder that you can drive around. It's a 6-pounder like the British anti-tank gun, but basically instead of it being you know, a very slow anti-tank gun, it's just on a very mobile chassis, which is awesome. I love this thing. This is like a World War II Striker MGS to me, basically. I know the MGS is a way bigger caliber gun, but now I'm listening. There might not be any more vehicles coming, so what I think we should do is move up some of our equipment and get a line going with these 3. Oh, there is actually something approaching. That's a 40 mil. We will need to destroy that. Okay, that's just sniping our units one by one. We need to get to 160 meters, I think. Okay, make sure this guy's all prone out because we're in the middle of the field by now. Okay, start smoking up, buddy. Come on, infantry shoots. Come on. Anytime you want to start shooting at this thing, it's big and bad and dangerous. Oh, huge. Did we just ammo explode it? It just went up in complete cloud of smoke and dust. That was useful, but I guess that you can't rescue these downed guys. But they got hit by a 40 mil. I'm not surprised. But at least we can move up some of our units and we can start to clear out. Ooh, nice hit. Infantry shoots again. Such a amazing weapon in early Conquest and Gates of Hell. It's almost like you're more or less forced to bring one of these just because of how good it is. But we can actually... Oh, did they reman that 155 mil? They may have remanned the 155 mil. They keep remanding that one machine gun. Oh, what is that, a 20 mil? Okay, I think they're all down. Yeah, okay, they also are sitting still in some reinforcements. Every time a wave, an arrow pops up, it's a new wave of enemies. So I'm thinking we want to try to keep pushing this up. I could technically tow this thing, but if anything, I want to try to tow some of their equipment. I don't really care about the guns, the 20 mils. I care about the 155, and I would love to get my T69 back. I mean, it's kind of an awesome unit that I think is going to be very effective. Oh, there it is. There's the artillery piece. I don't know if we can... Oh, we can tow that. I don't want to send this thing forward too hard, though, because it'll just get exploded by whatever is sitting in the back, like potentially another 40 mil. You never know, I guess. So we're infantry. As always, infantry goes ahead of the vehicles. Make sure it's clear. There is something back there. Oh, it's the same 40 mil. I guess the one that... I thought the one that I saw was the one that pushed up, but actually, it looks like they never pushed up that 40 millimeter specifically. Accuracy, come on. We may have to use our infantry shoots against this thing, but we're gonna have to get quite close range-wise. I don't want to lose this thing. We're gonna actually follow this thing back. Infantry shoots. Okay, these guys need to get into the defilade here. We're just gonna get obliterated by a 40 mil if we do not. That guy is down. I guess we can try to get a medic up here as we run my infantry shoots forward. Forward. Okay, at least we're safe-ish where we are now. And this should have a good enough arc, I think, where we can hopefully knock it out. Deploy the gun. It's weird seeing Americans operate an infantry shoots and using it against a Finnish 40 millimeter, but it just is the way of Conquest, guys. I can't really change that. That's just the way it's going to go. We'll take this T-69 back, though, as we move up all of our vehicles one more time. They're trying to repair that thing. It's an anti-tank rifle, man. All right, he's down. I wonder... Okay, let's start repairing that thing. And I think we put one infantry on this, and then we start towing it back to base. And potentially that 40 millimeter would be awesome to have. Okay, get on this thing, and we're going to start towing it back. And then we'll deploy it back there, and we'll come back for that 40 millimeter as well. And then that was another successful defense without many casualties. I mean, I think what would be cool, and I think Conquest Enhanced, a really good mod that I honestly need to play for a video or a series. And it may actually... whoa. Well, whatever. You're probably safe, right? You're not going to die there. We'll get the other... we'll get the 40 mil picked up, too. But a Conquest Enhanced is really something I should play at some point in the near future. It, I think, even includes enemy artillery strikes, minefields to a way larger degree than they are currently. I think enemies can potentially use minefields, but I think in Conquest Enhanced, minefields are a lot crazier. They have a lot more opportunities to use stuff like artillery. They have some artillery that just drops on the map at the beginning of each battle. I guess we should repair this T-26 if we can repair it. I mean, and like get in it, I mean. Maybe we'll grab a rifleman. I don't really want to care. I don't really care about the T-26 or the T-20 or any of these machine guns. Oh, right, the mortar. I'll get one guy to jump off this mortar, and then that way we can still sell it. But we'll at least take that 17 centimeter one, because that's like a huge increase over these 8 centimeter ones that the Germans have. We've now also captured 2 of their guns, including a 155 howitzer, which is great. Oh, we actually have some units coming in. It's actually a larger amount than I figured would come this way. We'll move up some of these guns in the back. This 76 millimeter is actually engaging them back there, so that's good. Do we not have a bar gunner in here somewhere? Yeah, here we go. Set up and get the spraying it down, really. There we go. I'm not sure why they sometimes refuse to really engage. We'll continue just for a second while we're repairing the T-69, because I want it back, and we may as well repair this little T-26 while we're at it. So we'll be right back with the results screen, just to show you kind of what we got in terms of resources, and then we'll probably be at the end of this video, a video which started with a little bit of a bad start, where I was like, hey guys, I accidentally played 2 battles without making it my purpose, but we won these 2. We got a ton of captured equipment, and our T-69 lives to yet fight another day. Granted, the crew probably isn't too happy about what happened to them. Don't forget that these guys got hit by 40 millimeter, I think they might have been HE shells directly, or even AP shells. I mean, I can't imagine that would be very healthy for you. I don't think this mortar is going to be able to move by its own. That looks really cool, though. Can I tow that thing? Because it has wheels? No, that's too much. That's super cool. So we'll have a very mobile mortar that we can use. We'll be right back, though, and then we'll show you what we got. All right, so we managed to get a pretty good game, I think. I mean, the enemy just got completely annihilated. I feel like defenses in Gates of Hell can go either way. They didn't attack us in a big enough wave like they did in the last one, in the last video, where they just sent a massive wave all at once with a bunch of supporting guns, machine guns. Kind of ridiculous looking, but I'm starting to really like it, though it really looks like it has a weird face on the front, especially like looking at it from the side, like the eyes, the sort of nose, mouth thing. It's just a weird ass machine. And in the third phase, we have a bunch of mixed captured equipment. The Leicht Infanteriegeschütz is still absolutely fantastic, so that's staying. Now we have this 40mm anti-aircraft gun, which is going to be huge. We also have the Minenwerfer, of course, which we captured in the last video. And I kind of got rid of 2 of my mortars because I figured 1 Minenwerfer is the equivalent of like 2 mortars. And we also got this 155 howitzer. Now before I forget, and I was almost forgot until I looked at it, we are definitely going to want to grab an ammo crate. I guess we could only really fit it in phase 3, which is fine because it's kind of going to go with the artillery, but we can still use it to resupply like infantry and vehicles and stuff. So we're going to go at it. We'll come right back at you with the battle. All right, I think we're going to have a tough fight on our hands. As you can see, there is a lot of reinforcement waves coming in. I'm not really sure if this is going to be enough. We are going to have to fight defenders on 2 places. We're going to have to fight, listening, definitely at least 1 vehicle. I'm not really sure what kind of vehicles the Germans are going to be sending at us. This is like the 7th-ish mission, or the 7th-ish, I guess, yeah, 7-ish day, 7-ish mission. So this could be one that we maybe not win. I'm just going to prepare myself for sort of a defeat here. I'm hoping to get this new last wave ASAP. I guess we'll just move everyone into these sort of trenches. We'll actually get into these trenches over here, and then we can at least sort of flank, hopefully, them at least from the side. Actually, we can maybe get in these trenches back there and then flank them. Oh, okay, that's a machine gun. We do really need this quad up here ASAP. We got some Stielau infantry. Those are, aren't those Americans? Yeah, look, there's Stielau. The AI is kind of like randomly, like has a random assortment of infantry amongst them. So they got some of those Stielau commandos, which were the ones who were sent to the into the Battle of the Bulge to act like they were, oh, that's not good. To act like they were Americans to try to do stuff behind enemy lines. We need to really get rid of that thing before it destroys like half of my armor. It isn't really an armored vehicle, obviously, but, well, it's technically, I guess it counts as armor. Is it a 234 or 232? It's 231 even. All right, let's push everyone into this trench formation. We may end up using our flamethrower. We'll knock out that infantry, and we're going to hopefully be able to get those points soon enough. I think you just get points over time. I don't think there's like, okay, you kill, you get more points. I don't think you get points any quicker or slower if you're quick or slow at the start. We do really want to put some of our guys on these positions and get shooting into their flank, because we need to at least capture one thing, lock it down. Hopefully we can do that before the enemy comes in with a whole bunch of extra equipment. There's another armored vehicle. This time it's a half-track. I think we're kind of just set up in a crappy position. Our 50 cal should really make very short work of that thing, which it is, but we'll just also shoot it. Ooh, nice. That's a very cool effect. It just got set on fire. We can quickly pause it. We can see the impact of the shell. I wonder if that counts as like the ammunition storage for maybe the MG, because that is a complete, like, that vehicle is a complete write-off. It just got absolutely destroyed by the shell that then maybe set a fire inside. Okay, we're getting sniped right now. This is not very good. Need to move my infantry up still, get a better angle. We can almost call in that last wave, which will have the artillery, which will have the 40mm, which will have the 17-centimeter mortar. We'll have a 20mm or a 40mm AA gun. We'll have a 150mm howitzer. I mean, this is going to be great. I just need to reload here. There's a lot of infantry there, actually. I'm just kind of being a little careful with this T-18. I keep reading the name of it. It's just I've never really seen this thing before until I started playing this Conquest. But I got to be careful with it, mostly because I'm trying not to lose really one of my only ways of definitely getting rid of, I almost said Soviet, of German positions. But we'll also luckily have some ammo coming up soon. Okay, we're just getting sniped right now by some silly sniper guy. It's this guy right there. How have we not killed this guy yet? That guy right there. Okay, the thing is the 50 cal rounds aren't very accurate because it fires 4 of them, as you can see. So there's this little area in the middle where they like if they don't converge, they don't actually kill the guy. There's another Stilau Commando, which is exactly why he's dressed like an American, and I think he even has a bar, or an MG42, never mind. But that's just a little funny coincidence that the enemy has those guys running around. Because, well, I don't know if they would necessarily be right between a bunch of German units. Okay, so we're gonna just advance all of our weaponry here in the back, link it up with our, maybe move up our medics a little bit more. It might be worth now sort of pushing this squad up for a big push, reloading all these weapons and infantry. Maybe we'll sort of set up this way. I don't really want to lose this thing, so I'm being very careful. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's just an Opel Blitz. We're good. We have to reload for another second, and that should be gone in 2, 1. Okay, we love that. Spray through. Doesn't really matter. We're just spraying through everything that's there. Oh, there's something really destroying me. Okay, we got that machine gun knocked out. I just lost a bunch of my infantry there, though, I think. Oh, that's not good. There was an enemy in that trench, that's why. I do have a medic I can get over there. I don't know if any of them are rescuable besides this one dude in the middle. We'll just push them up. We'll capture this. Get guys in this trench system over here. And then, actually, let's repair this. I think the 20 mil may have hurt this vehicle, but I don't know if we can get out and repair. Seems a little, okay, there we go. We'll just have to get them out. You can't do Shift R for some reason, but that worked. Let's reload again. And we'll probably just set up on this position now. Okay, get into trenches. Come on. It's weird that there's an American here that wasn't ours. Is this that guy with the MG42 or the MG34? Because I could give my bar gunner an MG42, I guess. This could be... Oh, that's a mortar. We need to be careful here. We need to be a little bit more careful. There's a mortar somewhere back there. You can see the... Oh, I need to be very careful. You know what? Let's actually get these guys back before we just get mortared into oblivion. And we need to get that guy, that mortar knocked out. But I also want to try to grab... I want to try to grab this guy's MG42 and use it instead of the bar, which would be a huge upgrade. So we're just going to swap this out, grab that, and I think, sure, we'll grab some grenades. I don't really need the bar ammo anymore, but it would be nice if we can maybe find some... I don't know if there's infantry that's going to just have an MG42 ammo laying around, or some MG ammo laying around. No, we'll take a quick look at some of these infantry that are like right here. No. No. Okay, there's more infantry coming in, or more waves coming in too, so we're going to have to not sit here for a long time. I'm just worried about that enemy mortar. So we're going to rush, I think, a squad forward. This is the... Oh, the medic did a good job getting that guy back up. We'll maybe have these guys to stay here and defend. So we'll drag that out. And we're going to find out where this mortar went, I think, with the... T69. I keep forgetting the name of that thing. Can you not repair more of this thing? And we should be in a good position, I think, to finally use some of these units that we've called up. I really want to keep the 155, like, in action. But, I mean, it hasn't really done anything because we don't have any eyes on anything yet. I don't hear any other vehicles, so I'm not, like, too worried, I guess. Like, I was thinking there might be more. Oh, there's an enemy unit. Oh, it's just a KFZ-13 or KF-13. I almost said called a KF. It is a KFZ, but oh, that's not good. That might be like the shoots. And there's a mortar. There's a howitzer. I'm trying to... Okay, I'm just trying to get out of here now. Rotate, rotate, rotate. One thing at a time. Vehicle down. Crew on that. Is that a heavy or a light? I can't tell. Just trying to get the crew off that thing. Okay, we just decrewed that. There's a piece of armor approaching, which I'm not sure what it is, but we'll have to deal with it. These guys have to retreat. We just lost basically a whole squad, but I had to... Crap, what is it? Oh, it's a Panzer III. You know what? This might be time... Actually, I don't want to use my... let's get this to howitzer that. And we just need to start pushing up some of these guns, and our howitzers need to start working overtime. I need to be careful here. Okay, that's actually a huge hit. I was just going to wonder, or trying to wonder and figuring out if we could actually knock out that Panzer III with this thing. But it looks like he's in range. He missed. That's a hit. Our stolen artillery is proven pretty effective. We did lose a lot of our guys up front, but I had to pay attention to the T-69 because I didn't want to lose the T-69 in combat with the artillery and the howitzer back there. So I'm hoping this could work. We did lose a lot of our men over there, but sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okay, let's hold fire. We have to aim for a Panzer. What is that? Oh, it's a Neubaufahrzeug, I think. Oh, these guys have to stop running. You guys have to get in cover. I have to focus on this Neubaufahrzeug because that's going to hurt. I think it's a Neubau. Oh, we are not going to win this battle, I don't think. I need more attack waves. I need to run this thing forward, get a shot on it. Stop. Okay, that's... Is it enough? It looks like it is. I think it is, based off the name. Why are you rotating your turret away from this enemy vehicle? Oh my god. Oh, I've just lost a lot of guys here for no reason. Lost like half that squad. We need to get shots on this next point. I'm hoping... Okay, we decrewed that gun. Our mortar needs to advance. We need to repair the wheel on that thing. Our 40 mil has to push up. I think this is going to be doable, but we are going to be losing some men in the process. But it's just the way it's going to go. I have to focus on like, oh, that's another piece of artillery shooting back there. It's somewhere over here. You can hear it firing. It's like over here-ish. I need to get eyes on that thing. There it is. Is that the mortar? No. I need to be careful here. That's... Oh, we've just been completely tracked, or we've been wheeled, I guess is the word. We did decrew that Infanteriegeschütz. Our 40 mil. No, we didn't decrew it. Oh, wow, they just blew the ammo up on that thing. Okay, that's good. So I don't know how, we must have been completely de-wheeled, just based off the fact that I can't move at the moment. We do have a little bit of infantry up here, but even that, they lost a man, I think. Our 17 centimeter, push that up, push up this quad. And we're just going to hopefully use the stolen artillery here. Oh, they're gonna, not the tree, is it? That would be really awkward if it did. Oh, we just hit the... I knew I shouldn't have done that. In hindsight, I was like, I probably shouldn't press this button, but I figured it would be fine. Narrator voice, it wasn't fine. So not only did I just kill my own ammo box, I killed the 155 that we had. It's okay. We'll go back. We'll steal that howitzer that our T-69 decrewed down there. This is a little frustrating though, but guess what? That's my own fault. Oh wow, Panzerfaust, or something just flew at us there. That was actually a little crazy. Shoot through the wall. We're getting Panzerfausted still. Okay, let's push up this infantry. Our Infanteriegeschütz here should be fine. I'm actually feeling relatively confident with... Oh, they're sending another wave of something in. We need to hurry up here. I can't believe I just lost that so stupidly. That's a 15 centimeter, so we definitely want to try to capture that thing. That would be a huge help in the fight in the future. Oh, okay, that's a 10.5. That's a 10.5. I'm not that worried about the 10.5 as I was about that 15 centimeter one. We need to push up, deal with these machine guns that we know are here. We're capturing the next zone. That is just very silly and stupid on my end. But hey, guess what? You win some, you lose some, I guess, right? So, no, we definitely lost some there. Let's get a C-69 back down south. We'll try to eliminate... Oh, that was close. That was way too close for comfort. Get some sandbags up. It might save this thing just in time. I need to rotate this gun. If we can get a shot off on... Oh, that's the second time I just killed my own unit. Well, that time I feel less responsible. I mean, obviously, I didn't think it was going to hit the rocks or the sandbags and then just die. I have to push through and at least see if I can decrew. So shots off on that guy. I need to decrew that 15 centimeter, but there is, or 10 centimeter, but there is some sort of reinforcement coming in. So what I'm thinking here is we go forward. We try to repair. Oh, we can actually get in it. We can. Oh, we can't steal it though. It might be too heavy to be stolen by one of these. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can we steal this Panzer III? That would be nice. Oh, we just... I need to drive... Where is this thing? I can't drive right now. I need this vehicle to come and protect the half-track. Okay, we lost a T-69. We are victorious. I don't think we're going to be able to get this back. There's a flamethrower guy coming in. Okay, we got him. There's multiple artillery units back here. A howitzer, artillery. Okay, we knocked him out. I want to repair that Panzer III. We're going to try to see if we can stay in this battle until we get the Panzer III unlocked and repaired. They're dismounting their... Oh, that was a little short. We'll see if we can bounce it, maybe? Okay, this is kind of Band of Brothers-y right here. That felt really... Oh, no! I need to reload. Oh, I'm reloading. Oh, I got him. Got him. Come on, come on. Reload, 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 reload. Stop him from firing. Okay, we are gonna win this. I'm trying to capture that. We'll get a rifleman to man this thing. We need to get the T-69 back. We'll destroy this. What is it? Oh, it's just a little... Was it a KZ-13? Was it KZ-15? We're almost done repairing this thing. What a battle. What a battle. Not a successful one. Let me put that out front. This was not a successful battle, but I got to get the T-69 repaired. I got to get this howitzer repaired. I want to steal... I need some stuff back. I mean, if anything, it's money that I can spend on things, but clearly we need tanks. I may even keep that Panzer III, although it's going to take a very long time to repair if we don't send some other guys on it. So, and I know, yeah, using tank crew to repair is faster, but it's going to... I don't really want to... I don't have much tank crew. I guess I have some tank crew in this vehicle, but I don't want them to get killed. So I want to try to get this howitzer. I think we're going to end it there. We'll be back once we are done with this battle, but this was a scary one. I cannot believe that they already have, like, Panzer IIIs, and I guess technically counts as a medium tank because of the base. I don't know why. That's not the armor, but it does look really cool with the... This is like a German sort of T-28 to me, I guess, in a way. All right, so that was a little bit of a rougher one. We did capture a very big amount of stuff, but I still can't believe that 155 just ended up exploding itself. That was very unfortunate, to say the least. We did capture a bunch of their stuff, though, which is good, because in the end, a lot of our equipment from these battles so far, other than the two the M8s, I guess the M8 and the other variant, has been from stolen equipment. We made 1,600 monies, and we also got 4.5 research points, which actually kind of would be nice to get some more. But as you can see, we captured a 250. We captured the 10.5, the Neubaufahrzeug, I think that's the pronunciation. We captured a Panzer IIIF. We captured a 15 centimeter, and we actually already had that one. So I don't know. I guess this could replace the artillery that we just literally blew up. So let's resupply that. I think if it comes between a T-26 and a Panzer IIIF, we're probably going to keep the Panzer III and sell the... We don't really need to sell this thing, I guess, right now. We can just keep it in reserve. Now, the Neubaufahrzeug, though it is cool and new, and I really kind of want to use it, I don't think it's going to be that good based on the armor. I don't know if we can see the armor here. So it's 10 to 30, and a Neubaufahrzeug is 13 to 25. So it's actually not even that much worse. Maybe, you know what, screw it. I'll probably use the Neubaufahrzeug instead of the Panzer IIIF. Now, the half-track, I think we definitely want to just sell. I don't see a reason in keeping it. And the howitzer, the smaller one, I think we're going to focus on the big one. So we'll probably just get rid of it for now. We did lose a lot of our men. Like, one of our squads is down to 3. These guys are down to 6. We do have some guys who just heal up for 134 total. Actually, for 351 even, it's not that bad. We have a 4,000 money. Now, we're going to be defending... So I think we don't need to actually put research points in anything, but we will probably want to go towards call-in stage 4, but it's going to cost us 6 research points. But we also want to keep unlocking armor because we are, like an M3 Lee would be nice, but we cannot afford that right now. Ooh, is it an LVT LVT with an M24 turret on it. That's actually pretty interesting. Let's get the Stewart unlocked, and we'll have to go from there. I don't think the LVT is worth it. I don't think the M5A1 might be worth it, although some of these do sound pretty nice. I think we're just going to have to keep going till we get to the Shermans. That's going to be a huge amount of firepower and armor that we need. But first, we're going to, I guess, to set up the defense. But the nice thing is, this is a research point one, which is good because we do need more research points. But we can focus now on just, I guess, more guns, because the attacking, it's a little rough when you have a lot of these guns. And I probably should have gone on the T26 instead of, say, the 40 mil or the light infantry shoots, because when you're attacking, it's slow to constantly have to wait for those guys to catch up. But if you're defending, you can just sit there and let them come at you. So the big howitzer, I don't see a huge reason to bring if we're defending, but I do kind of like the idea of bringing, okay, we can't bring that, we can fit this in perfectly, but then again, we can also fit this thing in perfectly. I'm not sure if we want, maybe we want a gun instead of a tank, and then we're at 69, here we're at 57 out of 60. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it like that, and we could even, yeah, I don't know, do we want to unlock, do we want anything else but just more, like heavy mortar, medium artillery? Eventually we'll get to these airstrikes and stuff, but for now I think we're just going to maybe unlock a second one, and we can always call in if needed. We're going to go ahead, set up our defenses, and when we're done, we'll be right back. All right, we are just getting our defenses ready. Well, they are ready. I mean, we're just literally going to deploy the sandbags here and the sandbags on the Minenwerfer. So we have a Minenwerfer, the 40 mil, and the weird T-18 on the right side with the squad of infantry. And on the left side, also a medic, I should say. On the left side, we have the T-69. We have the light infantry shoots, the Neubaufahrzeug, the 76 millimeter, 2 squads of infantry and a medic, but the second squad's more of like a support one. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really sure like how to divide this, so at least I got some artillery on either side, like infantry shoots here and the mortar here. So I'm hoping that we have it reasonably divided. I guess this Minenwerfer can't throw the mines very far, so maybe we'll actually end up. Can we throw another? We'll maybe even end up throwing up a little bit further ahead. Just a little bit extra space is going to give us even more range. As you can see, we've obviously dug in. I mean, digging in Gates of Hell is super easy compared to what it was in Assault Squad 2. I think it's a little bit more intuitive too with the way that it works, and it isn't like, T-26s actually. That could be a little bad for my Quad 50. Although I'm thinking it'll be alright for our howitzer, the Neubaufahrzeug. That's 76 mil. Wow. Okay, that's great, actually. That's a cook-off. Instant cook-off. I don't know why the Finns are attacking us here, but they are. I mean, obviously I know it should be the Germans probably, but I think these are recon units, if I am not misremembering. I mean, I don't really speak Finnish, but I guess you can sort of guess sometimes based off the name. Here we have our 76 in action against, what is it, another? Oh, that's a Vickers. I thought that was a T-26 as well. We whiffed that shot. But the Neubaufahrzeug, and I think this thing is interesting. So it has what only looks to be like a Panzer 1 or 2 turret almost, but it only has a machine gun on the rear and the front, much like a T-28. Then has a machine gun in a coaxial position, as well as it has a 75 millimeter gun, but then it also has a tiny 37 millimeter right off to the side here. So you can see the barrel being like having recoil. That's the 37 millimeter firing. And now there's like just everything's firing on this thing. This is a really cool vehicle to see here in Gates of Hell. I wouldn't be surprised if this particular model maybe comes from War Thunder, but it's cool to see like even these things like actively working the recoil, like it goes back into the tank and comes back out. It looks really, really cool, very detailed. Oh, they're charging us up here. It's a good thing we have this little like tiny turret with a machine gun to sort of hopefully cover this side. This guy needs to heal. I don't know if healing actually was the best idea because you can still see his head. Oh, sir, please. He is healing, but he's also getting shot, which is less ideal. The Neubaufahrzeug doing its job. Oh my god, I thought I did that with the Garand, but it was the light infantry shoot. So I have focused on 2 flanks. Personally, I think it makes more sense to have both of them covered and not just assume they're going to only go for one. I don't think that 4.7 mil is going to be very useful. I think it might. Oh, that isn't good. Okay, we're actually going to figure out how to deal with that. We may have to send our T-69 forward. I'm not a huge... Oh, you know what I forgot to get because it blew up in the last battle? An ammo crate. Which is a little detrimental when you're defending because ammo crates are kind of big. But we'll see. I kind of want to evade that 4.7 and go for the howitzer, the artillery piece back there. Oh, that's not good. Yep, we are very slowed down now. Let's get us into the ditch a little bit further as they are like lobbing shells over our head, and we'll just go repair and hopefully not get run down. Unfortunate, but it is the way it is. I really probably should bring... So, I guess you could bring counter artillery. And I probably should do that from now on in defense missions. I just honestly didn't think that I was going to need it, considering so far we had done... Oh! Oh, that was scary. They are... Oh, and that's a crew shocked moment. This is not good. This... Okay, the crew just got annihilated. This is kind of bad in a... That's a very... Okay, well, how fast do you drive? Oh, man. Okay, we're going to lose all the crew on this thing just purely from the crew shocked. Because this is an open turret. They can easily just kill my guys inside. So this thing is now, I think, just going to be... It's just going to sit here. We're just going to enjoy... I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can drive it out of there. I mean, this is unfortunate. We're actually going to call... There. We're going to call that in. We're going to see if we can make this T-69 go back. It's not going to go very fast, but if we can, that'd be good. We do have the heavy... Oh, there's another unit over here. Oh, they have a 75mm pack gun, basically. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully we can destroy the crew with that. It looks like we're... Actually, we got a BT-42 destroyed. That's good. And another tank. I think we might have just knocked a turret off something. Well, we killed the 105, but there's a 75mm pack gun now, and my crew keeps getting shocked by the 75. Somehow, Nevin probably should have held my mouth shut. T-69 starting to become a little less useful right now. I think we're going to deploy another 105 barrage, or another mortar barrage. I'm kind of spending these points willy-nilly now, but I'm thinking it doesn't... Oh, that was a good hit by that guy. I mean, our 76 did revert, you know, kill them back, but... Okay, that's actually good. I think we may have to save those artilleries for when we really need something. And I'm just worried about this sort of stuff. It's going to spray rounds in here, and I definitely don't have the manpower where I can just take multiple shots at this defensive position. Especially because I really only have like a howitzer and a light infantry Geschütz and this Neubaufahrzeug, and then we're out of everything. Like, then they're going to just run us down. So... I think it makes more sense to just say, screw it. We spend like 6 of those star points, 6 of our special points, and we just are okay with it because we want to make sure that we hold this more than, you know, getting guys artilleried or bombed or whatever. I'm a little worried now our T-69 is gone. Like, actually, maybe we can start to like at least repair it. And at the very end, I don't know. I like this thing, but it's really starting to show the fact that it's not very good anymore, like 8 or 9 days. This actually might be the 9th battle or 9th day, although we didn't do battles 3 and 4. Or just... No, this is... I think this is 9 or 8. Now I'm confused. I don't know which day it is anymore inside the game. But I'm not sure if this is still worth bringing. It's a great anti-air gun, probably. So if the enemies ever bring planes... This is a amazing vehicle because it's fast. You can like drive it between points really quickly if it is fully repaired and the wheels aren't broken on it. But right now it seems like... What was that? Oh, just a random ass single guy crawling in over here. I don't know how he even got in between these units. There's a Marine Raider up here. How did he get this close? And how are we not... Oh, okay. Well, now he's getting spotted. Oh. That's sad. It was just a tank crew, though. But it looks like we may have actually already won. So we can, well, besides the... Look at the amount of shell craters, by the way. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I guess... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. We actually have some contact. Our 40 mils now loading HE. But I think the trick here is to load HE and aim at their feet. If you aim for the guys directly, you're never doing anything. If you aim at their feet, what you're getting is the explosive 40 mils causing a ton of damage. And that's, I think, a lot more interesting than having, you know, trying to directly impact one of the enemies with these 40 mils, because that's never going to be as effective. It's pretty brutal because those guys got destroyed. All right, same thing over there. We just need some of these HE shells. There we go. I mean, it's not a big... Well, actually, I take that back. A 40 millimeter HE shell is big enough. It's not like we're hitting these guys with a single 88 or like a single 76 mil once in a while. We're hitting them with a pretty constant barrage of 40 millimeter HE, and we're just hoping to hit near them on the ground. I guess our shells are kind of flying all over the place, as you can see. That might be at the like max range of what we're trying to aim at back there. Yeah, it looks like it has kind of that vibe with the accuracy to be... Yeah, it's 180 meters. That's quite far in this game. But it is very awesome against what they do have. Actually, even our T-18 is engaging with HE. Oh, there's a gun back there. Where is it? I just lost it. It is like right over here somewhere. I'm a little worried about that thing getting a lucky shot off on my T-18. So we're going to just reverse that a little. I think our T-69 is getting repaired. Once it's fully repaired, I guess I could try to get it out of there. I don't really want to run a medic over toward that tank commander. I don't think it's worth that. Oh, it comes to 17 centimeter. Yeah, I love that thing. It's basically a giant FU. It only works up close, but this is exactly what we want. A high wall that covers these guys. Well, high-ish wall that covers the main weapon. Some extra sandbag protection. I mean, it doesn't have much ammo though, so it might not be worth using. Ooh, the 40 mil. It's kind of brutal because it's actually obviously a Finnish 40 mil that we're not using against them. We may have to knock this out with like an AP round before it does too much damage. Accurate though, I love that. This thing is pretty good on accuracy. Perfect. And we'll do another hit. They're still sending in more reinforcements, so a little bit less of a big wave like we've seen in a couple of the previous defenses, and are just sending more of a divided force. But they are okay. Can we like destroy this guy? I mean, there's a lot of them in there. I mean, there was at least a platoon or a platoon and a half of infantry. They're sending a bunch of these like guns. I mean, this thing finally got destroyed. What is this? Is it the same thing? The RK-27? Oh, slightly different. There was a machine gun. Oh, it's a Lati AT rifle. They sent a bunch of armor. I mean, a bunch of artillery. We did use our own sort of counter artillery to destroy it. Technically, we could get in this thing. So whenever this battle is over, we'll probably just do that. I don't really need money. I'm at 4,000 or something now. So, oh, I thought I crashed there for a second. I think we're just going to keep repairing this thing as long as it has repair kits in. Oh, this might be the last repair kit. We're just trying to repair this thing so we can get in there and then... Okay, I gotta say, that is perfect. Oh, that was the PSTK that we saw earlier that was engaging some of my AI defenders. This 40 mil has really proven its worth, though. I mean, it's about to prove its worth again, because these guys are about to be in the open. Yep. Are they remanning a gun back there? Oh, they're not. Our T-18 actually doing a good job. So, the only thing I'm missing, the ammo box. But this is going to be a pretty decent win, and that'll put us like 3 or 4 battles, I think, away from winning. Oh, he just stole... Okay, that's funny. Let's just drop this repair kit. Grab this repair kit. Come back up here. So you double click on it. He puts it like in his inventory. And that way you don't have to... Oh, can I... Like a 17 centimeter... Oh. Is it going to land before... Oh, it's going to not even be anywhere near. It's still scary though. Look at that. If you want to make sure that like guys drop something that they're in their hands, double click it. Or you can drag it out too, right? Like that. But if you just want to use it, or hide it so the guy can run and have his gun out, he's a little faster, then that works too. But he's just repairing these wheels relatively quickly. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. It's just gonna... I think if you repair stuff in here, it just means you don't have to repair it when you get back to the like mission, the army selection screen. Though I'm wondering if it makes it more expensive to then resupply. You know, at the end of the... Oh, that's something big. Oh, our 40 mil might... Oh, there's a bigger one. Okay, we want to get out of here. Oh, okay. We want this battle to be over relatively soon. I do not want that. Oh. Okay, never mind. That's done. I don't really want to send my T-18 out. We just want to get this battle over with. Hopefully before this next volley from... Oh, God, get out of there. I don't want that big gun to hit us. We're going to click finish. No, finish. Okay. Very brutal. They did not stand a chance. Research-wise, I'm probably trying to save up some money so we can get to Willie's command unlock. Not that I want it, but we'll need it. And then we'll put some points towards call-in stage 4, which is going to be very welcome. I think it adds another like 80 or 90 slots. So we're just going to go right into it. And I guess we'll catch you in a couple of seconds once we are at the battlefield. Record that battle, but I'll give you a very quick run. We ran up to the right side. We captured it with literally 0 casualties. Then I had some of my units there. We moved some of my other units over to the left flag. I lost like an entire squad minus like 2 guys due to a flamethrower on the point, but nothing really happened. And I guess in the end, we managed to capture an enemy T-26 and we suffered basically 0 losses. So I don't know why this is happening. This might be like a cursed playthrough first with like the lost battles. Now with like the recording that doesn't necessarily work out. But we are going to be defending. It's weird. First we played against the Finns. Now we're going to be defending against the Germans. It's actually kind of interesting. We do have the next command unit. So after this battle, we can get call in stage number 4. I was kind of between getting medium defenses or the command, but medium defenses have not. My defenses have been fine, especially with all the units I got. Now I think we're going to try to get call-in stage number 4 unlocked, and now I want to try to focus on unlocking some of the American tanks, like the Sherman, towards the Sherman improved. And once we get the Sherman improved, I think we're going to take it a little slower. We might even try to get that M6A1 because it's such a cool heavy tank that you just don't really see or know about, mostly because I don't think it was really used in combat, but it is a really cool looking tank. Makes me want the T-29, by the way. The T-29 is such a cool tank. I don't think it was ever existed besides like prototypes, but in World of Tanks, the T-29, like the tier 7 American tank is pretty cool looking. I think we're going to just unlock some better infantry and some better light vehicles, just so this campaign has a little bit more longevity to it. Anyway, we're going to set up our defenses. I think we're going to maybe swap out some of these tanks. We just need more like defense units, like the 40mm over armor. We might even take this out and take the... Oh, actually, the Minenwerfer would be good. We do have another 16 points, so we could potentially get this thing as well. And then we're back up. Now I'm thinking, do I want... This thing, it's 10 points, but I need 14 points. And if I take this out, I can't even swap this out for our T-26. So I think we're just leaving it like this. We're going to go set up our defenses. This time, I promise I will record, and then we'll be right back. All right, we got our defenses mostly set up. It was a 3rd point this time, so we had a little bit more time to spend on getting everything sorted out. But we have a 76mm here, as well as our Minenwerfer, the crazy big one, as well as the T-69. Then we have the Lee and the light Infanteriegeschütz more towards the middle, with the lead being able obviously to reposition if necessary, as well as with an ammo crate, though we may actually move it up to the Infanteriegeschütz by now. And then up here we have the T-18 as well as the 40mm, which is getting into position. We have a medic on the far left and on the far right, which I think just makes the most sense. I'm starting to think that we may want to get the 2nd tier of defenses, but we'll have to see how much, how nice the game is going to be with actually giving... Ooh, that was a good hit from the T-18. I'm just going to see how nice the game's going to be when it comes to like giving us research points, because we just need a bunch more. I want to get the Sherman. I want to get that Sherman improved. I want to unlock the next wave. I think we only need 1 more point for that, so that should be after this battle, like the next... I don't know what you call that, like the next, just allowing me a call-in wave, like allowing me to call in more units, the 4th one. So we have a lot of sort of pressure on our research points, and I'm just gonna have to try to figure out what is going to work and what isn't. Now the Lee, by the way, I just said that in the last video, but then, well, the last part of the battle, but then I guess people weren't there because I was just talking to myself because I wasn't recording. This is a perfect tank. This is a perfect tank for this part of the campaign. It's a 75mm long, a 37mm. We have a coaxial 30 cal, a twin hull mounted, and this top one, which can rotate pretty much. I don't think that is a gun. That might just be part of 37mm. This is a beautiful machine. Not the most armored vehicle that we're going to get, obviously, in this campaign, but it definitely has... Oh, that is a Panzer III. Now, I'm hoping we can knock that out before it does any damage. But basically, in the last battle, it was very instrumental. It basically saved the day by killing the T-26 and just walking over a whole bunch of enemy equipment. I'm not sure how actually it seems to be effective enough, at least against this Panzer III. I know that in the end, oh nice, the Defenders actually, with the AI, knocking out some of the crew in there. I know that this is not going to be the be-all, end-all. That's why I want to really get that Sherman improved. I want to get some heavier vehicles, heavier equipment. We are definitely going to use this ammo crate and get over to the lead, though, here in a second, because we're just spamming this thing to death, but we do need to get a good hit. I don't know, the heat rounds aren't making it work either. Another bazooka hit. Okay, that's finally down. That's great, though, because that means we can repair that, which is awesome, because, you know, stuff we repair, we can either use or sell. I'm thinking maybe we'll capture it. The more units and armor that we capture, the more money we can make. There's a little, oh nice, a little Panzer 38G. We can sell that as well, which should be some nice money. Make sure that my guys actually are in the trenches that I made for them, or foxholes. One of these guys does have an anti-tank rifle. I was talking about this in the last, well, I keep saying talk about this in the last part, but I have to repeat myself, I suppose, right? Because you weren't actually there, because I just forgot to press the record button. This is something that I think the Gates of Hell developers said they were looking at doing, but I'm not sure if this is something that will actually happen. But basically, this is an anti-tank rifle guy right now, right? He has a M1 Grand, but he also has an AT rifle. Now, the only way to give this, so say these are just regular rifle squads. Say I want to upgrade this rifle squad and I want to change them out for Rangers or Airborne or Marines or whatever, right? The only way to do that is by calling in this guy in this squad at the same time as the new squad, and then have this guy like go and inventory the other guy, hand it over, and at the end of the battle, you sell this guy or squad, basically. In a perfect world, we would be able to, let's say a Panzer II? That's not going to be a tough kill. I think the 40 millimeter, yeah, this 40 millimeter has been a great help, by the way. This is like perfect. Oh my lord. But basically, wouldn't it be really cool if there was some sort of depot or arsenal? I'm not sure what the word should be that we should refer to it as, arsenal depot, where you could say, hey, I've got a bazooka or a Panzer Shrek or an MG42 that I captured or, you know, am using for whatever reason. Now, instead of having to call them in at the same time and replenish them, and it's basically just a whole mess, and you can't really do that until you have like a way further on into the battle where you can actually sort of spend time, you know, swapping over ammos and stuff like that and weapons. It would be cool to see a depot where you could say, hey, in the middle of a battle, ooh, was that an instant? We just instantly killed everyone in this Panzer III? Almost everyone, I think. But it would be cool to see where in between battles, we can swap out what sort of weapons, or I guess even for vehicle crews. Imagine you have a very high veterancy M3 Lee crew, and you want to put them in a new Sherman that you unlocked. The only way to do that now is by spawning the vehicle and spawning the other vehicle and having the crew swap in the game, and then selling the, you know, putting the new crew from the new tank into the old tank, and the old tank crew into the new tank, and then selling back the old crew and the old tank. Now, hopefully one day we'll be able to sort of do that in one go, where we don't have to swap that over for the crew, but also for weapons. I think that would be a huge improvement. We do need to get rid of that stupid martyr that it was, I think, back there. But first, let's send, oh, this T-18 needs to really be careful, because we're about to run like into a whole bunch of enemy reinforcements. Also, this thing is great. It does not have a very fast turret. It does not have a very fast turret whatsoever, which is frustrating because it just leads to very slow turret rotation times. I really want to knock out... Okay, this is bad, actually. Get this last guy. Oh, crap. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, let's call in a mortar barrage here. I was hoping to drive up, but okay, we'll actually retreat these two tank crew. This is a little bad. We'll retreat the tank crew. We'll repair this T-18. We'll capture these Panzer IIIs. On the left side, they got a 222. I'm hoping that my 40 mil will be capable of dealing with that. I need to fall these guys back a little. I don't know if my AT rifle guy can hit that either. I don't think so. Our Grenadier might be able to hit that, but that might even be far away for him. We'll pull these guys back just a little and hope that this guy just... Oh, there's a whole bunch of infantry over there. Well, that's our mortars hopefully doing some work. Or I guess our mortar strike that we called in on that little pack and mortar emplacement back there. We can hear the background. We can see the shells like impacting over here. There's another something back there. Okay, we have a half track advancing. I kind of need to a little worry about this side. I'm just trying to get very accurate shots by aiming. And only, okay, there we go. We may have just killed one of the crew members on that half track. Okay, half track is not disabled yet, or not destroyed yet. I'm trying to get some like really cheeky shots in this thing. I mean, that's not happening. I think we need to get the T-69 over here. Yeah, hopefully we can get something like that down the line. Oh, there's infantry shoots over here. That's kind of annoying. That's going to hurt. So we are able to more easily replenish and switch out weapons or even vehicle crews between different units. Something that is on my wish list. I mean, obviously my wish list doesn't have to be the wish list that they follow, but it would be cool to see something like that. Just easier abilities to swap between... Oh, we're hitting this wall right here. That's not good. So you swap weapons mostly between squads. So you don't have to worry about like, hey, this squad has a high veterancy bunch of members and I don't want to lose them. And I also don't want to lose the weapons on that they have. So maybe that's something they can look at in the future. Now let's get this T-69 up here because we need to destroy that 222. Okay. It doesn't care, I guess, about 50 cal. Hello, sir? Oh, we're just gonna spray down these infantry at least. We'll just waste their time. These infantry here are kind of the thing that's pushing me. I'm really hoping that this would... I know I'm aiming low, but you can see the shells. Okay, you really could see the impact on the 222. At least our 40 mil can now just see the, like, perfect. Let's pull this thing back, get it to be repaired. We'll get these two tank crew to just, like, reman our T-18. And I really want to try to capture... What is that? 2 Panzer IIIs here now. That's easy, and a nice martyr. The martyr looks like it's burning up. Oh, that's not good. Luckily, our truck killing device, that's huge. That's so good. That just instantly got rid of the crew on this thing. It does have low ammo now, but... Oh, Panzer 38. We'll just load AP. And whenever that thing gets in range... Starting to spray this. Okay, it's going to be... Oh, nice hit right below the ridge. Another nice hit, although that didn't actually kill anything. I'm actually sniping the tank crew out with this little 40 millimeter as it's like mostly hitting over the ridge. There we go, another one down. This 40 mil is like absolutely chatting it up. There is another tank over here. Okay, I think we just actually destroyed that one. Okay, left one, we're going back. It's right there. Trying to arc these shots over that little incline. We killed another one of their crew members. How many more crew are in this thing? You can hear it hitting. You can see it hitting. Sometimes anyway. Those were mostly misses. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. Okay, we finally got it. We actually emptied out the crew inside. T-69 is doing its job. Let's have one of these old crew members repair while we, I guess the M3 Lee will be used to clear some of this area. I really want to recapture that T-18. It's going to be important because it's kind of my baby now. This thing is awesome. The only thing it has is a very slow turret. And the turret being slow just means that it can't really respond to... It goes fast. I mean, it has 8 wheels. It better be going fast. But it doesn't really respond well to... threats on its flank or when it spots them because the turret just rotates so slowly. Did it just reman that Panzer 38? My 40 millimeter must be running low. Well, it is kind of running low. We just decrewed. Oh, see, I think regular crew just jumped into that tank. But guess what? We can capture that. I don't really want to sit here and spend a ton of time repairing, but we can definitely capture some of these vehicles. I might send one of my riflemen up and just start repairing. I'll send 2 of my riflemen up and start repairing these 2 Panzer IIIs. Hey, look at me. I'm not above free money. I'm really not above free money. I don't even know if I'm going to use those Panzer IIIs, but they're going to be... Ooh, there's a pack gun. Are we in range if I load AP? I think I know where it is. It's like right there. I'm trying to like see if a shot hits any of their... Okay, I'm just going to be very careful with my ammo because I'm really low. Well, we did manage to mostly destroy their units. We're going to, I think, keep this thing in the back, rotate it more this way, get our 2 tank crew guys to go over to the T-69. There's another... What are they? They keep remanning these panzers. I think they unaron... Oh, there it is. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. AP, 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 AP. Okay, snipe 1, snipe 2, snipe 3, perfect, decrewed. Okay, the T-69 is now free to blast. Their reinforcements are going to be just food for the T-69, which is awesome. Look at this thing go. And this actually looks really cool right there. Might even make a screenshot of this. That looks really cool. It just blasted. And here's this little dude like... I know that's the... Oh! That's the realistic noise he makes. Our this 40 millimeter has been so... Oh, this crew is getting killed. That's not good. That was a high level crew. Damn. You know what? I'm thinking we may have to give up our T-18. I know it sucks, but we may have to give up our T-18. And I also don't think we're going to capture that Panzer 38. I think we're going to be cheeky. I think we're going to capture both these Panzer 3s. We're going to... I don't really want to risk my Lee or anything. We'll just park a little bit more up left. I think we're just going to take the victory. And I don't think we're going to push our luck on this T-18. There's no real point in me trying to kill these. There's like 2 or 3 guns there. So we're going to capture these Panzer 3s. We'll be right back with you with the end result of this battle. There is a Sturmpanzer II, which is scary. We may not have time to capture these Panzer 3s if I'm not worried about that Sturmpanzer. I was just about to say, I guess we'll catch you in a second, but now I really want to capture the Sturmpanzer. That would be an absolute fantastic capture. Basically, a huge improvement over... Oh, that was a snipe on the commander. A huge improvement over our light infantry shoots, but because it's going to be... Wow. Oh, well, I guess we're not getting that. I was trying to shoot it to capture it and then swap it out for our light infantry shoots, because this would have had 150 mil, I think, and obviously it's tracked and can move itself and isn't slow, but yeah, that one I don't think we're going to be repairing. Look at the absolute just graveyard of light vehicles, including a tank. We're going to repair these things and get out of here, call it a day. We're just going to destroy units in the background, so we'll be right back. All right, pretty successful defense. Just a shame that I didn't actually record the first battle, but a pretty successful defense. And we actually captured a little bit more than I initially had in mind. We managed to, I think, get 2 Panzer 38s, a light infantry Geschütz, 2 Panzer 3s, and I even managed to repair my T-18. I just couldn't let that little car go. It had done so much for me ever since the very first episode or the very first battles. So I just could not let that guy go. Little meager on the research points, but it is what it is. We're immediately going to unlock call-in stage number 4, so I don't forget that. And then, I don't know, maybe we save up points for... Well, I guess I want to save points for the M4. The M3 Lee is doing alright, but it would be nice to just have a turret at 75 mil and not like the whole base 75 mil. But as you can see, we got a Panzer 38, another Panzer 38, 2 Panzer 3Js, and a light infantry Geschütz, which we're going to immediately dismiss. I don't think we need 2 of these Panzer 38 Gs too, so we're just going to dismiss this one. And honestly, we don't probably need all these T-26s and all these Panzer 3s, but at the same time, we do have, if we're being serious, we do have a 4th wave available now, so it might be possible to put some of these away, but I think we're going to get rid of the F, because it's, I think it's inferior to the J. Rid of the F, rid of one of these T-26s, and honestly, I don't really see a point in having a Panzer 38 if I can bring a Panzer 3J, even though it is a little cheaper to bring in. Actually, I'm thinking the Panzer 38 might be better than a T-26. So let's get rid of the T-26, resupply everyone else. Well, I guess we'll set up our units, and then we'll be right back as we pick, because I wanted to make this two battles, and then we did one, and I didn't record it, so we'll do one more battle here to end up the video. In the least American fashion, we have 4 German tanks. Now, I figured instead of going up the hill, we're actually going to go capture this one, lock it down, probably leave a tank here, and call in some of these other reinforcement waves, and then use this road to go up, and then sort of split between both sides instead of going up the hill here, and that would just not really work with the fact that we have 4 tanks instead of just driving down this main road and the railroad tracks. and using our overwhelming, most likely firepower. I don't know why I just couldn't speak anymore, but yeah, overwhelming firepower. And I honestly think that this campaign might have been a little too easy. I just put it on medium length, normal difficulty, nothing crazy. I didn't know, I hadn't played Conquest in a little bit, so I didn't want to like over difficulterize, that's not a word. I didn't want to make it overly difficult and just, you know, get absolutely destroyed. But it looks like I'm absolutely destroying. It doesn't help that it is relatively easy, I think, to just do pretty decent in Conquest, especially when you get a bunch of the enemy's equipment, like, you know, a bunch of panzers and a bunch of other equipment. We need to destroy that AT gun back there. That would be like number one priority here, guys. Before we lose that Panzer 38, there's also infantry to our left. But okay, we'll just deal with those guys ASAP, because that guy actually has a grenade. He's going to have anti-tank grenades for us here in a second. Roll the Panzer 3s forward, which is very weird to see Panzer 3s supporting an American attack, but it's the way that it is in Conquest, really. This guy needs to get out of here with his stupid little machine gun assistant crap. Come on, guys. There we go. I think, oh, we didn't get him yet. Come on, come on. One more hit, one more hit. Perfect. Okay, oh, we have artillery back there. Guess what? We have artillery back here as well, although we're not close enough to use it. I don't think we can tow this thing. So this is going to be a fat minute, as they say, to get over to the front of the battlefield. I'm a little worried about that artillery, so maybe we'll start pushing up a little more aggressively. Let our tanks just rip them apart. I mean, these things, between the machine guns, they all should have at least one coaxial, well, one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 coaxials and hull-mounted machine guns is blasting at these guys, plus a 37, plus 2 more 50 millimeters, plus a 75, plus I think this is what, but image side was another 37. So yeah, we got a good amount of firepower going on these Finns over here. They're probably not feeling so hot anymore. Let's go capture this and run down that artillery unit with 2 of our tanks. Oh wow, guess what, guys? Reinforcements have arrived. Oh no. This is oh, that was actually kind of a hit. That could have been annoying. Let's deal with these artillery units and that sort of 20 millimeter ski-based anti-tank rifle. Okay, you're not completely unable to do anything, so we'll just disembark. This gun is gonna actually, you know what? This gun can just probably set up here, and we'll call this unit back, and the Lee can maybe even come from this side, and we're just going to deploy our, oh, that's actually hold and engage. I mean, the hull of this thing is a little damaged. It might have been that 37 millimeter that was responsible for that, but they just all got absolutely wiped, which is good. I don't know if we want to hold this 105. Probably don't really, nothing like a huge reason to keep. Okay, guys, don't go. Oh, there's a BF-109 in the water. That's cool. Guys, there's no point to go swimming though. It's kind of weird. Like, why there's just a BF-109 in the water, but it's like one thing you'd only see if you zoom in. Like, from here you can't see. If you zoom in, then you can see it's kind of like a hidden Easter eggy sort of situation. I don't really know what we could do here. We might just pull this heavy gun into this position. I think we can use it to bombard. Let's see if we can get range on here. No. Okay, the range is actually good, so maybe we'll just fire a shot, just one shot at this general area. There's like a single rifleman here. Oh, there's a gun there. 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 That's not good. There's multiple guns here. Okay, I need to not be silly. Now we're just wasting our vehicles, and I need to not do that. That seems like okay. Let's be a little more careful. There's a lot more guys back there than I thought. Okay, let's set up and focus down these enemy units. Our artillery, we'll just do like one shot. It's not aiming. Okay, screw it. We'll just move you in there. Whatever. Okay, I need to pay attention to this right side here, because now we're just, oh, that's not good. Okay, we did lose a crew member. I need to deal with these enemy guns. I think there's at least one, but it's firing so fast. Okay, that's a good hit, actually. That's a huge hit. Okay, they are actually coming in from up there, so I can't just sit here and defend. I actually got to push up with this 38. Maybe our other Panzer 3. I want to save that Neubaufahrzeug. There's no point in, I don't want to lose that. It's kind of too cool for it to just get lost. Is that another gun? There's another gun to our left here. This is an issue. Reload, 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 reload. Okay. Okay, Panzer 38. You know, feel free to engage it whenever you feel like doing that, please. If that's not a low velocity, that's gonna kill me. Okay, did you see that? It was an HE shell, I think, that went straight through and didn't explode when it should have. At least our Panzer is like, oh, more units are coming in here. We'll just keep repairing this thing. We'll just like over repair it, and then we'll get all these infantry here online in front. I don't really care too much about, I guess we'll send one squad of infantry to defend the point that we've already captured. And I guess we'll keep these units. We'll send one unit here, one medic. We'll keep one medic down over here. Deploy it here, and then the T-69 and the T-18 can stay over here. We do have some sort of... Oh, it's just a 20 millimeter thing. Okay, let's get in here, guys, before we get 20 mil to death. And there's another... It's a 40 millimeter now. Okay, just get in this thing. Figure it out. Prone out. Don't get shot while we're mounting up, please. They are really... Oh, there's a... Actually, they're kind of coming towards my spawn here. It's a good thing... Okay, this is a T-20. It's a good thing I got this protected. That would have been a little awkward. They are still calling in more units. Our howitzer now finally can start engaging. We have ammo for it too, which is great. Don't know how you have... Okay, there we go. This is a little longer of a battle. I guess that medic is probably not going to make it there. Wait, did my... Oh, I thought I sent one over there. Well, he'll be running. And this squad's going to run over there. We're just... I don't really like doing this. I feel like it's kind of cheeky. Like, we're kind of spawn camping them. But at the same time, like, they're actively bullying me right now. We need to keep repairing this thing. It's got at least a reddish hull. And I guess what we'll do, we'll grab one of these Panzers. Our Lee will go down there together with some infantry and a T-69 there. And then we'll leave the T-18 here. This thing can just lob shells at this general vicinity of the flag. I don't know if our medic's going to make it to that point in time to heal the crewmen that went down, but probably not. We'll get the Panzer 38 to come down there. Okay, we got another... Oh, a BT-42, huh? That's kind of a scary unit because it does have a... I think it has like a low velocity... It's basically like a... Yeah, it's like a little howitzer thing. So we definitely want to make sure that thing doesn't like get a good hit on us and destroys our unit or our line of infantry. But we're doing fine, I think. We're just repairing this thing as it is. I don't think we need two Panzer IIIs here. So we have a Neubaufahrzeug, the Panzer III. There's infantry. It should be fine. There is a... artilleryman back there. I don't really care too much about you. I mean, we'll stop and maybe repair this thing. When our... Oh, come on. There we go. I was about to say, you should be able to knock that guy out. The M3 Lee should be really good here. Oh, we have some infantry, actually. Oh, crap. My medic just got shot. I didn't realize there was... I mean, I should have looked at the map and seen that they were recapping the flag, but... Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. Can't save all the medics, I guess, right? This guy should like instantly be dead. Perfect. It should be safe-ish. Our artillery is firing, which is actually doing pretty decent damage. I think we killed like 9 or so infantry. I think... Oh, they're still sending in reinforcements though, which is a little frustrating because it just makes my job a little harder. The job of, you know, capturing the flags. That we do know there is a... Oh, he's actually... Okay, that's good. This Neubaufahrzeug is completely repaired. Howitzer... Keep on lobbing shells, please. And we just need to make sure that we deal with the guys on top of this hill. A little frustrating though, because oh god, okay, there's some infantry right over here. Guys, I mean, this is a massive issue for a vehicle-based army, considering there's a hill we have to climb up, and it's a blind hill. Like, we're blind until we get right there, obviously. So. Can we, like, not shoot these two guys? Oh, there we go. Alright, a Panzer III can sit that way. A Panzer 38 is going to sit this way. 269 is going to advance. We do have a vehicle, or it's just a mortar, 50mm mortar. Oh, heavier vehicle. What would that even be? Like a Panzer? A T-34. Our first T-34 of the campaign. And it is a Finnish one. And it just destroyed... okay, that's not good. One would say this is potentially not good, actually. I'll need to send my M3 Lee down here, I think. I don't really feel like capturing any of these field guns. We just need to sit here and like... Okay, this is bad. Do we have any smoke on board? I don't think we do. No, okay. Keep reversing. We need to send this squad of infantry up and like capture this area here while our M3 Lee goes back and our Panzer 38 like advances slowly, hold fire, target maybe like this area again. Okay, we're just gonna keep reversing, keep reversing, keep reversing. I don't know. Okay, you need to fire at any point, buddy. I mean, I know you're reloading, but like this should be an absolute massacre for the T-69. Like, I shouldn't have to direct control this thing at all. Infantry. Oh, there's another tank. Okay, so there's 2 T-34s have now been spotted. This is turning out to be an interesting turn of events. We are going to continue falling back. I think what I do there is you just hold shift. You give it different move orders, and as long as it's... I mean, I think their dedicated reverse button would be huge for Gates of Val. I don't think there is one. Okay, let's get our T-69 to ignore that. Artillery, hold. Maybe like a good shell in there. Okay, there's a lot of units here now. They're just kind of running over my tank group, the Neubaufahrzeug, and potentially more reinforcements are coming in. I need to get the 75mm rotated towards one of these T-34s. This might not do it though. I know this is kind of risky. I might lose this M3 Lee as well. Yeah, okay, I didn't expect it to go like that, but it is going like that. So we're gonna have to capture this zone. Make sure we put everyone inside here, and quickly move to capture this last zone. I wonder if we can send this T-18 to go assist the M3 Lee and the gang, as we are now going to fall back, I think. Oh, the M3 Lee and the gang. I mean, the M3 Lee is gone, obviously, but I don't really... I have to push up pretty aggressively. I guess we're going to let this infantry get over here. T-69 is a great little sort of hill vehicle because it does have a good, like, it can have probably a pretty good up and down traverse rate. I got to get, like, up here and be set up. We are... Okay, that artillery needs to be a little careful. I guess I forgot that I just called it in there. Our Panzer III is still reversing while our E-18, or T-18, sorry, is trying to save the day. We are capturing this flag too. I do not... Well, we're not getting the Neubaufahrzeug back, so that's a huge shame. We're going to be spreading out these infantry like way back here. Well, I think we hold fire on this before it actually kills one of my own troops, and I don't think we can get range on these guys. That would be really cool, but oh, we're actually out of ammo. Okay, that's fine. It might be because it's an enemy enemy vehicle. But yeah, none of these is going to be useful in the fight for down there. I would love to try my E-18 or T-18. It would be huge if we could kill one of these vehicles. I mean, the T-18 has two options. It dies or it kills both these T-34s. Like, I don't really care if it dies now. It's lived long enough where it can be really cool or it can't be. If we capture two T-34s for an M3 Lee lost, then so be it. Where did the other T-34 go? There. Okay, side shot, side shot, side shot. Nope, too far away. I need to aim for out the side of the turret. Maybe we'll have to move around. Okay, we're moving. We're going for the push. I think we go for it. We load APC-BC. There's a unit spawning there. I can't really deal with this. Okay, I think the quickest way to turn the turret on this thing is by turning the entire vehicle around. Okay, present target, T-34. No! Okay, there goes my Panzer III. This should really kill it, right? Okay, that's an engine shot. At least it's not going to be able to turn around. The other T-34, they don't have radio communication, I guess, so we can do that. That's some crew members. Reload, reload, reload. Engine shot, okay. It's tracked. Switch to this thing because it's turning its turret around. Okay, we've lost the Panzer III. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. That's down. This T-34 has now realized that we're right here. I don't want to destroy it. I want to see if I can shoot it but capture it. This is actually working out fine-ish. I need to get this T-69 down here. Oh, drive, 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 drive a little, 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 drive a little. Oh, it's on fire. It's on fire. It's on fire. It's not bailing out. It's not bailing out. I gotta get out. We're just getting out of here. Okay. I was trying to save one of those T-34s. This might have been the worst battle yet. We lost M3 Lee. We lost a Panzer III. We lost a Neubaufahrzeug, and we didn't actually manage to capture any of the Soviet or, well, Finnish equipment. We are about to receive a large Finnish attack. Yes, Finnish, but blame Conquest mode for that. We've set up our defenses, and one thing you may notice is there are a lot of German tanks and maybe only like 1 or 2 American vehicles like this very weird T-18. All right, so our goal is going to be to unlock the M4, and then hopefully after that, the M4 improved. As you can see, we have 4 research points. We're going to need 6 in total extra to unlock both the M4 and the M4 improved. So I'm thinking we have a pretty good chance of that in this video, so let's see how that goes. The Neubaufahrzeug is one of them, and it's just a very weird vehicle, which almost has no armor, but it has like 2 Panzer I turrets, as well as it has an additional coaxial machine gun, a coaxial 37mm gun, if I'm not mistaken. Is it a 37mm? Yes. And a regular 75mm, but very short barrel, sort of howitzer-esque, Panzer IIIN-esque main gun. So today, the goal is to, well, successfully defend. That goes kind of, I guess, without saying. But the real goal is to unlock the Sherman and the Sherman improved. Now, I'm actually oh, that's actually kind of scary because I think it could really ruin my infantry. So let's actually roll up the there's artillery back there. Okay. We're going to just deal with that Landsberg. Although we just, oh my lord. My Neubaufahrzeug just absolutely demolished an entire squad of enemies. There is a lot of enemies over there we'll have to take a look at here in a second. Just want to make sure this Landsberg is down. There's another mortar, I think, a little closer. Okay, Landsberg is down. Let's take a look over here. We have an entire, like, there's more than a platoon of enemies coming in. Let's rotate our Neubaufahrzeug's turret and get to work on this, like, squad of infantry. That is, like, a 155. It actually is a 150 mil. Now, we do have this off-map mortar thing, and I think that's going to be the safest way for me to deal with that. Although, oh crap, just as I tried selecting that guy specifically. Let's send our rifleman forward here and go deal with that mortar. There goes the 150 from our off-map artillery, which is actually kind of worth it. I had like 17 of those star points that you get in Conquest, and I really wanted to get rid of that annoying-ass artillery, because that was going to just really hurt in the long run. Let's see if we can find out where this enemy artillery was shooting. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just a tiny... We have to get a grenade. Oh, incendiary grenade would actually be huge. Let's just keep running. And this could... Oh, there's guys behind us. We don't really care about those guys, though. All right, and grenade. This could be very... Oh, they're dismounting it. Oh, that incendiary looks cool. Oh, my lord. Okay, let's see if we want to jump on this thing. Maybe not yet. Oh, okay. We need to get on this gun and, like, disable it, but I also don't want to disable it right now, because if I do... Oh, this guy's probably going to die. I need to disable this thing. Can we get back into cover and maybe... Oh, okay, there's a BT-42 back there. While we disabled the gun, we disabled the crew, I guess I suppose I should say. Now let's get this, like, super defensive setup. I kind of was between, like, do I unlock... because my defense phase, the 4th one was all the armor, and the 3rd one I just bought was all these, like, artillery / howitzer pieces. And I wasn't really sure which one I should go for, but I guess it just made sense to me to get some of the vehicles first, and then we could always unlock the howitzers later. Just the vehicles are going to be a little... Ooh, that BT-42 is going to be annoying if we don't deal with that. Luckily, we do have some armor up here, so we should be fine. But yeah, that's why we now have a very slow 150 mil. Somebody did say, hey, in the last comments of the last video, someone said, hey, you should have kept that half track. And yeah, I guess half tracks are good because you can move your vehicles faster. But half tracks also take up a lot of pop cap. And guess what? I don't have a lot of pop cap. So I have to make this decision between, like, actually, I don't think I was actually engaging this 84 mil. There might have just been a mortar that I didn't kill yet. But that's why I'm not, like, using vehicles to tow artillery, because they're just too expensive. The only thing I could see myself doing is have a single truck and then use that over and over and over, right? To, like, okay, you tow gun 1 up to the front, you drop it off, you go get gun 2, you drop it off, you go get gun 3. But by the time you get gun 2, or definitely gun 3, they're already at kind of really where you are. I actually don't recognize this map. It's called Radusha Airfield, and there's just a really cool map because this has a lot of these fences, and the fences usually in Gates of Hell, like you can see it right here, the fences are not tall enough to shoot over. But the map designers have done is there are certain areas on, like, each compound, I guess there's certain areas, like right here, you could put soldiers on top of these snow banks, which is exactly what I've done here. Again, you know, I guess thanks to the AI for showing me the way and having guys on there, which is huge because it allows you to still use these walls for a lot of cover while keeping your guys, you know, able to shoot over them. But you don't have to use a vehicle to knock down a whole set of walls every time you want to go and do anything, which is good. And I wish that more maps in the game... Oh, wow. That was very aggressive. I wish that more maps in the game had this sort of idea where maybe there's, like, some mud or some snow or something, at least. You know, obviously you can't have snow banks in a winter map, but anything really to allow these... Oh, actually, let's reload all these turrets. Anything really to allow people to look over those fences more often than not. There is that BT-42, but I don't know if our Neubaufahrzeug is going to have a great shot. No, not really. It's a very low velocity 75mm gun. So it's not... Oh, okay, that was a snipe. There is a gun in front of us over here. Okay, it's a 4.7 mil. Oh, Lord, what is the artillery that's being launched at us here? Oh, there's a lot of a piece of armor back there, too. Let's deal with this 4.7 mil. Just using the 37. I am not accurately hitting it. I'm just trying to aim to the right next. Okay, now, well, they blew away the fence, so I can hit it now directly. We're just using my little low velocity 37mm instead of the full 75 mil. There we go. Oh, there's a big boy behind that. Okay, that's more of an issue than the 47mm. More so, I guess, because the accuracy. Oof. I did not see. I guess I could have seen that coming, being an 84mm, but it's okay. It's okay because we have there's like 6 crew in the Neubaufahrzeug. Like, they're all just bailing out slowly over time. All right, let's start repairing this thing, and let's start figuring out. I guess our heavy howitzer is almost on station. Oh, they're just charging across this open field. Where's my T-69? Does it have eyes on that? This T-69 loves one thing, and that's infantry out in the open. Here we go. I mean, if this thing dies, then so be it. I don't really care that much. That was brutal. We just ran in there like a freaking Chicago drive-by 1920, like, mobster style. Although, maybe it's a good thing the mobsters didn't have, like, quad 50 cals on a fast vehicle. But, you know, still, like, you know, I imagine... Now I wonder if anyone ever thought of combining 4 Tommy guns. Like the old ones, like the Chicago typewriter style one with, like, the drum mag. That would still be 200 rounds. I mean, maybe Gun Jesus from Forgotten Weapons can do some research. Because I feel like if I can think about that, they might have been able to think about that. We're just absolutely disgustingly blasting with the 50s, which is exactly what this thing is made for. It's just... this thing has 246 kills across the campaign so far, and I think I've replaced it at least once, or if not more than once. I'm not sure how that exactly works with kill counts, if the crew gets killed but the vehicle survives. Okay, that's a T-34. Now we need to be a little bit more careful, which is exactly why I'm trying to unlock the Sherman. We had the M3 Lee in the previous video, which I guess hasn't gone live on YouTube yet, but obviously I know what's happened in there already. And the M3 Lee heroically, I mean, I kind of forced them to because I told them to. But yeah, the M3 Lee heroically went up against 2 T-34s, and that was not successful. I feel like I could have seen that coming. It wasn't very successful. It wasn't definitely not... oh, is it the mortar? The 17 centimeter that just fired? It might have been, actually. We're in like this awkward position where I don't think I can see the T-34 very well. I'm kind of just... oh. Let's actually... yeah, okay. We'll use our... we'll use our 150 millimeter in a second. Let's actually get a big shell from this 17 centimeter mortar, not millimeter. That's a 170 millimeter mortar. Look at that. That is awesome. It's like a World War I style. Oh, we actually disabled the Panzer, the T-34 somehow. That's good and interesting and actually sort of surprising. And we actually managed to get the Neubaufahrzeug back up. But yeah, no, the M3 Lee in the last video went up against 2 T-34s. It did not survive. It exploded in a brutal explosion. Okay, let's fill this up and get this gun. We have to like aim low for it or something. Oh, I need this gun to be gone. I just need to spray towards it. This is not gonna be good. Let's oh, we're crap. I was trying to reverse, but we're stuck. Oh, they're all over on this wall here. Guys, why aren't you shooting? Oh, they're dead. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of artillery back there. Our 150 is gonna hold fire. We're actually gonna target that thing specifically. Our Panzer III is okay. Let's get you away from this thing. And we do have some medics, but I don't really feel like... we may have actually just... maybe it's time we abandon the Neubaufahrzeug. The only thing I would consider doing is, like, you know, repairing it so we can sell it. And not right now I'm trying to hit this enemy... what was it, 76 mil? 84 mil? They have... the Finns have some really weird calibers. Like, who the hell uses 84 millimeter... well, the Finns do, I guess, right? But... oh, that's out of range. These Minenwerfers, they're from like World War I. They're basically like tiny howitzers, and they're hilarious. The issue with them is really that, well, they have a very short range because they use such a heavy round. There goes my 150. It whiffed. Let's reload, and actually let's hunt down this pack. I think I can kill it with the T-69. We're almost done reloading the T-69, and... is it looking at me? Famous last words. Okay, I really didn't think it had the angle. It's okay. I mean, honestly, I don't really care that much about my vehicles. I'm just trying to win. If we end up having enough money to replace... I'm actually gonna get this guy out of here. And, oh! Damn, the 155s are hitting back. The enemy is... okay, they're hitting us hard now. I'm a little worried. I don't really want to push any of these vehicles to their deaths. We don't really have to. That's the main point here. Can we hit a shell like that? Oh! Perfect. Light infantry shoots again, coming in clutch. 119 kills across the campaign since we captured it. I wonder... I mean, I kind of need some of these... I need this mortar to be... oh, no. Oh, come on. I need you to leave my Neubaufahrzeug repairman alone. Come on, sir. Get to repairing, bud. I mean, obviously this campaign is going to get more difficult. I think an issue is that if I don't get the Sherman soon enough, whether it's the Sherman or the Sherman improved or anything, I'm going to have some glaring issues soon when it comes to enemy armor. The T-34s are already some... oh, that's such a huge explosion. I don't really know how to deal with those T-34s. We're just going to close. We're just going to retreat. We're not going to spend tons of time. We are going to, I think, have enough points, maybe, hopefully, to buy the Sherman. We'll just rebuild our army. We'll get right back into the next battle, and we'll showcase what we'll have done with the army. All right, this is a little laggy, but as you can see, we have not one, we have not two, we have three of these crazy-looking M4 improved. So basically like Shermans if they had the Panther treatment, or T-34 treatment. That's the kind of way I look at it. These things are really silly looking, but they're going to be instrumental in our campaign going forward. Again, it is a little laggy. I'm not really sure why or how, but we'll probably get over that one way or another just by pushing through it. We are now, however, fighting the Germans again, not the Finns, which just gives them a little bit more of a bite. The Finns aren't the scariest opponent in Conquest, mostly because, well, especially as the Americans, you can just kind of, you know, roll through them. I'm saying that as I'll probably end up getting destroyed in a future video by some Finnish equipment that I haven't thought about. Then again, they also have T-34s, they have IS-1s, I believe, maybe even IS-2s. I mean, those are rare, but they have ISUs, actually. Those are very scary, although I think they're just stolen Soviet ones that they, like, reappropriated for their own cause. I'm actually, do these things have Willy Pete? This could be an interesting, ooh, white phosphorus grenade, or, well, shell, really. This could be interesting. This could actually lead to some very interesting explosions. There's one thing in Rob's mod that I have really enjoyed. It was, I mean, kind of committing a war crime, I guess, right? But, oh, these are very short range, however. Okay, 90 meters, let's go. Oh! No way. Okay, well, those guys are not feeling that good anymore. The only issue is, again, the range is very low. 90 meters is not very far at all. Is that a low velocity? No, it's not. Maybe the shell itself is low velocity because it's a smoke shell. There's Fallschirmjäger on that machine gun. We'll use, oh, I was hoping to use AP against it. We'll use our improved, as I'll be calling them, I guess, instead of just calling them M4s, because, well, if I call them M4s, then I feel like I'm not, you know, it doesn't sound hype enough, whereas if I call them improved, they definitely sound cooler. We'll use our improved to just snipe away at some of these enemy infantry, which includes Fallschirmjäger, which includes apparently Brandenburger infantry. We'll be sniping away at the enemies. We'll capture this point. We do have a wave, I think it's wave 4, which has a whole bunch of, oh, there it is. We have a whole bunch of these German armored pieces, which at this point are just not as cool when you compare them to, you know, our M1, M4 improveds. The thing is, and this is something you got to keep in mind, I guess, is I sold the Neubaufahrzeug because in the last battle it was just completely not worth. It was not worth repairing. It was like 700 money, which is more than I think these M4 improveds go for. Then there was the can we shoot this thing, please? And I got the T69. It had really served me so well, and I think I'm gonna give it one more chance. Just because, wow, these improveds are insane. I'm gonna give the T69 one more shot, purely because it's been a very successful campaign weapon for me. You know, who doesn't like 4 quad 50s? Oh, there's a tank. What is that? A Panzer? It's a Panzer IV F2. Oh, that's actually scary. That's actually semi-scary. For one second, I thought it was a Panther, but an F2 is still pretty scary. Okay, never mind. M4 improved says not scary at all. That's huge. Actually, that is very awesome. These M4s are already worth their money multiple times over. Let's just keep heading out. I'm just worried about Fallschirmjäger or... Ooh, look at the cook-off on that. That is awesome. Not so much for the crew, but it's great for the cinematics, I guess. That is a very cool looking cook-off. Let's get some white fuzz on these positions. I'm thinking the smoke isn't necessarily what I'm really caring that much about. It's the burning part, obviously, that I want to, you know, it needs to look cool. And while we're here, it might as well look cool, right? Oh, we have an enemy vehicle. It was, oh, a Kubelwagen with a machine gun. Guys, are we gonna switch to 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, and... Okay, this guy just, I'm surprised he took that many rounds to begin with, to be honest with you. We're just going to, I guess, advance. I'm just really worried about Panzerfaust. That's really my main concern, is a bunch of dudes with Panzerfaust. Although, is there a guy? There's a guy in that shed. How has he just survived a 50mm? Oh, is that a... Oh, that's a Yak Panzer IV. That is actually more of an issue. I had not considered that they would have those, but I guess the mod adds those. Let's load HVAP. That might be an A version. I'm hoping we can get a shot. Oh. Okay, that's horribly inaccurate because we had no range. So we're advancing right into the Sturmgeschütz, or Sturm... I can't even speak English anymore. I'm just stressing out. Oh, he smoked! He smoked out, but it's a 70A, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But he smoked. That is very cool to see. Okay, I don't know why we have 26 HVAP. That seems a little on the insane side of things. Let's get you off the road. And I don't like that he's smoked up because that gives him like... Let's get off the road here, guys. Let's just get out of there. We'll capture this sector. Okay, the fact that they have Jagdpanzer 4 70s is a little scary because those things will just... should and will destroy anything that I have. I am not gonna have any... Oh, did I burn down this entire... Oops. I guess that's what Willie Pete does, huh? Can we, like, kill these stupid gunners and stuff on these positions? And then we'll just run these guys over. Ammo-wise, we're good. I mean, we are just gonna be defending here. We're digging some holes. We should be fine. They're in the trenches, or... Well, not the trenches. They're, like, in this... horrible position where they're in like a gully right in front of me, so these guys are probably not going to feel so good. Mortars are landing near us now. That's a little frustrating, but we'll deal with the infantry. We'll set up our improved... Okay, here's the Jagdpanzer. I'm just waiting. Okay, I'm watching this. I'm watching this. I'm watching this. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, it just did an insane turn. Okay, that was just silly. I would love to capture that, though. No, 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 stop shooting it. Stop shooting it. Oh, my God. I would love to capture that. I've always loved the look of the Jagdpanzer. No! Okay, for 1 second, I thought I sounded like that character from Futurama. the squid, Zoidberg, I feel like. Almost sounded like him. I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate that scream. But that sounded to me like I was trying to do a Zoidberg impression, which wasn't on purpose, but... I guess... Ooh, that is actually terrifying. I mean, I don't think it's going to do much against my improved... What is the other vehicle? There's at least 2 in that smoke. I don't know. That must be them smoking, not me. Is it another one of those? What is that? Oh, it's just a Sturmgeschütz, but that looks like an F. Yeah. Which is dead. I don't think we really need to load. We don't need HVAP for this, but that's what I have loaded. So, oh, the crew is on fire. On the right side, we have a Martyr. They have really sent out like a Sturmgeschütz battalion, or what do you call that? Oh, let's switch to the AT or AP. Perfect. They've really sent out like a... What happened? What just happened? Obviously a huge shell. Was I not paying attention? Oops. Oopsie. So that is very bad. We've just lost an M4 improved and a Panzer 3 to an enemy vehicle or an enemy explosion, and I'm not sure what it was. I am actually very scared because I have no clue. I was so occupied with the road. What just happened? What sort of... Oh, crap. What sort of unit was that? What in all of... I'm terrified. I want to deal with this annoying mortar. There's something back here, too. I want to deal with this annoying mortar. Half track I don't really care that much about. Garand beats car, but we knew that. What bothers me, though, is like, what was the thing that they just used to obliterate 2 of my vehicles and... What? I'm terrified. I'm actually astounded. I'm terrified. I'm not sure what that was or what caused it. We're gonna have to stay spread out. I think we're gonna try to... I want to find out what that was. I have a lot of manpower. It's the research points that we're really low on in this campaign. I have a lot of manpower. I'm thinking it may have been this explosion, but whatever it was, it killed everyone on this flank. Was it maybe a Karl Thor? That's one of the only few explanations I have for what has caused that just absolute carnage over there. Because I'm gonna have to try to find out. I don't know how blind. I was so preoccupied with that alleyway. I'm completely astounded. I actually don't know what to say. I'm terrified of what that may have been. I really didn't want to go back into the recording and look and see what the kill feed was, because this kind of makes it interesting for me, I guess. We're going to run all the way back here and see, you know, if we can get our eyes on. We're going to use our Panzer III and our T69 and our, what is it, T18? I keep forgetting the name of this thing at a T18. Okay, there's some bunch of infantry here. Some Panzeraufklärer, which are like armored recon. Yeah, they're probably not going to feel so good. You guys are just going to get obliterated. Okay. Okay, there. Oh, there's a flak 80. Oh, there's a flak 88 just set up over here. Okay. We're just losing all of our vehicles now, but there's obviously some sort of anti-tank launcher back there. What? Oh, they have some Stilau commandos, so they just, okay. Honestly, I'm surprised. I didn't think that they would have the range on the bazooka, but I guess they do. They also are now going to start coming in from back over here. So I have to push up with the little bit of units that I have left. Granted, I do have some artillery. I should maybe have mortar or artillery that... There's a sniper there. I don't really want to mess with that either. Can we pull this guy back and repair it? I'm terrified of what that explosion was. I still don't know. I still have no clue. It's terrifying. Oof! The improved, showing its worth. I don't really have a point for these medics at the moment. I guess we'll spread out one here, one on the other side. I mean, these are also completely broken, by the way. Like, I cannot even repair these anymore. It's a 30-centimeter Nebelwerfer. Okay, that explains the multiple impacts around here. That is a very major issue because that just killed another one of my improved. So I was so excited about this, and now I feel like I have lost a large part of my army, which probably cost me like over 1,000 money, like manpower. I'm just using artillery now because we need to capture this point. I need to really figure out how I'm going to flamethrower infantry. I need to repair this thing actually, and we need to put another guy in here and maybe repair 2 times. The artillery is doing good. We have lost, like, I'm just perplexed at the amount of... Okay, this thing is stuck here. Is that the Nebelwerfer back here somewhere? Is that... There it is. You bastard. That's the thing that cost me, like, 2/3 of my army at this point. I'm terrified of a bazooka guy, though. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that. Oh, the second I left-clicked... It was... The second I left-clicked, I knew that I did something stupid. But that 1 second of left-clicking has just cost me a Nebelwerfer. Is that a sniper? Oh, it's a mountain sniper even. Scarier, because they have a G43. I'm terrified of their, like, higher quality infantry that are going to be around here. As I try to... Okay, well, at least one thing is for certain, as Sean Connery would say. We're not going to be rocketed again. But we have lost a lot of our men, our vehicles. We lost an entire squad worth. We are going to be able to capture a Yak Panzer IV-A. There's a flak here. Oh, huge. That's actually huge. I need to work. Okay, we're actually not capturing this sector yet because there's a lot of infantry, I guess, around here. Now we're starting to capture it. We're going to lob some Willie Pete in here. That's, I guess, kind of a war crime, but... Well, is it a war crime to use Willie Pete? I mean, I don't think so. I think it's like... maybe it is. But let's just lob some shells into this building. I would love to try to capture that... Ooh. Sniper guy just killed one of my guys on the point. We are capturing it, though. Let's just set some more houses on fire. We don't really care. It's in our village anyway. The only thing that would make Gates of Hell better... And I think this may be something that's going to be not easy to do, so this may never happen. It would be so cool if any damage you did to this town, to this village. Imagine if any damage you did kind of stayed. So in the next battle, well, at least as long as you're still fighting over it. So I think you also defend this in the next battle. It'd be cool if the damage that you've done, including like running over fences, stuff like that, it would be cool if that stayed. I understand that may not be necessarily a possibility, but that would be really cool. Again, I don't know if that's like within the realms of possibility. I'm so annoyed. I guess I should have known. I looked at this and I was like, what happened here? But clearly, okay, so an impact here, an impact here, an impact here, an impact here, but it fires 6 rockets, doesn't it? So where did the other 2 impacts go? I mean, maybe it like hit, I don't know. I'm just, what an absolute brutal battle. I guess I could go and capture that flak gun because that would be good money or good to have. We'll get this T-69. I don't really care about the Martyr or this Kubel. We'll put a guy on the flak 88 and we'll call it a victory. Honestly, okay, come on, T-69. There we go. Thank you, sir. Let's capture this thing. What a battle. Well, that wasn't very great. That was actually a rough set of this one was really rough. But now we're going to end the battle. We're going to end the video. And we did manage to unlock the M4 Improved. The M4 Improved, great in combat against even Panzer IVs, Jagdpanzer 470As. However, a 30-centimeter Nebelwerfer with giant rockets, not so effective against it because it did kill 2 of them. What's weird is that both my Miedenwerfer over here, which I cannot repair, and this Leicht Infanteriegeschütz, which I can also not repair, both got like stuck on something right at the start and exploded in a million pieces. So I've basically just lost 2 of my defensive weapons and I have no way of getting them back. And I was really relying on them initially in the defense. So this armor push is probably going to hurt quite a bit until I can get my, until I can get that Flak 88. The M4 Improved over here. I have my new Jagdpanzer 470A. Alright, so the goal for today will be to upgrade our infantry to finally have some built-in anti-tank. The Paratroopers 45 do come with bazookas. We will have to go through quite a large path, so the question is whether or not we can unlock the Paratroopers, and after that, maybe we'll start going towards call-in stage number 5, but let's go and see if we can do that. They have to get up here though, which is going to take a second, and in that time, the enemy can just sit here and just destroy my units, and the biggest issue is that I lost like a huge howitzer and I'm not going to get that 17 centimeter back, which is a little sad because I was really loving that thing for how effective it was. I could technically call in some artillery here, but it doesn't really feel like that's going to be worth it. We are, however, going to use our new Jagdpanzer 470A, which I'm really excited for. We're going to maybe turn it around once we get to about here. It's the same map as earlier. I'm not sure what determines what maps you defend on. This map is cool. It's a very interesting map, but it's also a little laggy, which is a little frustrating. I think we're just going to get past this house, actually. And then, oh, there goes the power line. Never mind. I don't know if we can get eyes on from here. Can we get eyes on from here? We did set up our 40 millimeter, which really should do some big damage. We probably want to make sure we hit that truck too with the 20 millimeter. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we did just lose a couple of our men, but we also managed to sort of save the day. We may have to find our medic, who is stuck back here, and rescue the 1 or 2 guys that we can still rescue. Is this a truck? They just drove an engineering truck up to us, I think. That's pretty funny, actually. Pretty big ballsy. And then over here, we did destroy that initial wave of enemies. I guess I don't really have a ton of stuff to defend this up front, but I figured we'll just use this little fun T-18, although it's going to have to turn its turret around, which is going to take a very long time. This thing is weird. It's a very agile vehicle with like 2 machine guns. It's got a great 57 millimeter gun. The turret, though, rotates so slowly that you can't really push and go do crazy things with it, because when you do, your guy you will never be able to track the turret around as fast as the vehicle itself is turning around. So you're trying to like do circles around a vehicle and your turret is stuck way behind them, if that makes sense, or it gets way behind your movements. Look, knocked out that Panzer III though, which is good. This 50 cal thing is still, by the way, up and running. I mean, technically it's still the same vehicle. It's not the same crew. The crew has been killed and remanned multiple times over at this point, but you know, technically I guess it still counts as the same vehicle, which is good for us because it's interesting to see how many kills we can give that thing until the end of the campaign, or well, whenever I decide to retire it, of course. This Flak 88, I think we are going to deploy it like behind here, and then maybe my improved can sort of get ready to maybe push up towards this sector here in case I need extra reinforcements. But at this moment, I don't think I really need them. I just want to be... Maybe we try to repair. Is there any point in repairing this thing? Is there any point in repairing this thing? I don't know if they're... I mean, it's just the wheels. I just don't want to spend repair kits on the wheels, you know? That seems like such a waste. I mean, we definitely want to try to maybe repair this thing. Ooh, another one of these. Okay, this is a 105. It actually... Oh, no way! What is it with the enemy and the artillery? They directly impacted this Yak Panzer IV, and not only did like a ton of damage to it, but they also killed like 2 or 3 of the crew. Like, okay, we're gonna just use a smoke screen, and hopefully that sort of like hides it from view. The only good thing is that all those artillery crew that I had that were on those pieces of artillery, like the Minenwerfer and like the infantry shoots, they're all now, I guess, available to man the Yak Panzer, but I'm not happy about it. Let me say it that way. Our flak is just very slowly making its way over. I was actually kind of worried about the fact that they may explode in the same unexplained way that happened to the infantry shoots and the Minenwerfer, but I guess we're okay for now. This is a little Martyr 2 or Martyr 3. I'm not sure what, like, is it a flamethrower? Oh, there's a... Okay, never mind. I thought that was a friendly just chasing this Martyr 3, but we have some friendlies over here. I don't think they're going to be... Actually, Paramarines could be interesting. I don't know if they have perhaps some, like, incendiary grenades or something. Oh, they're going to be coming from the left. This is going to be a reload. Make sure we are all ready and set to defend. Why are you, like, out of your foxhole? What are you doing? Get in there. Oh, there's armor coming in. Panzer 3 and... Panzer 4H. Okay, the enemy has finally come in with some big tools, big toys. Okay, we're gonna have to knock out... There's a lot of armor coming in. We definitely need to improve our anti-armor capabilities, which is why I want to unlock the airborne infantry. Okay, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay, it's time for the improved to, I guess, start pulling on up. And this thing, okay, it's at least operational. We'll rotate it more towards the right, I guess. I mean, okay, both of these light vehicles have now been destroyed. The T-18 has really sort of served its purpose, I think. I don't think there was really any expectations from that. So we're going to have to get our improved up to the front because we're already halfway through winning. There's a lot of stuff over here. Let's get in this, like, oh, they're smoking even. Jaeger, Panzer 4H, half-track, Panzer 3, Martyr 2, and then this Panzer 3. So let's just get that artillery, and hopefully this will be interesting. Could cause maybe some casualties, some damage. I'm just trying to track them or delay them. Maybe a lucky direct hit on, like, the Martyr 2 would instantly kill it, I think. But for now, we really need to work over these enemy vehicles. Okay, huge. That's huge. We need to, one at a time, deal with this Panzer 3. When that's down. Wait, why do we have... Is there another 30 cal that I'm not sure? Wait, so there's one here. Where is... There's one there. There's a... Oh, look, it's a... Okay, that's interesting. So it has 2. That's very weird. So I guess the like, Radio Man has 2 hull machine guns. Although one of them is like... Well, one of them is barely movable. It's like directly in... Like, see, I can even move this. Like, that's just exactly where the tank's facing. That seems very ineffective to me because you cannot decide at all where you aim it. So if a guy moves 3 inches to the right or left, your gun has now become completely useless. But whatever. We're going to move our medic backwards, actually. I don't really want to keep my medic up there. I don't think it's going to be very useful. We're just going to repair some of these lighter vehicles if I can get them operational. I think it's time that we say goodbye to our T-69 in all honesty. I don't think it's going to have a very big life in front of it anymore. Not at this point when they're sending in the Panzer IVs and the Panzer IV Hs, I should say. Okay, they're charging here. This is actually good because what we want is we want to be ready. Okay, was that a martyr that we're shooting at? I guess we. Oh, there's also gonna be more tanks on the left again, or more vehicles, or more. There's more enemy reinforcements. I want to deal with these martyrs first, then the Panzer III. As long as we don't have to directly face that Panzer IV, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm not sure how good. Okay, this thing is going to drive like into my view here. I was hoping that would do a little more damage. At least the Flak 88's now set up. That should really hurt. What is that? Okay, it's a light vehicle. That's perfect. If that was a heavier thing, we'd be in some trouble. Like a Panzer III even, because that would just make us have to worry about our flank. I don't know if we can see it from here. Trucks are coming in. Okay, more reinforcements all the way in the top right of the map. Let's see if we can slowly... Oh, there's a gun back there too. Okay, huge. Actually, that killed like 3 of the crew, or 2 of the crew inside of that vehicle. We're actually able to see barely the turret of the Panzer IV. It looks like. Okay, this could be interesting. I don't know if that's maybe not the most effective way of shooting at it. So let's... Oh, Panzer III is just pushed up, though, because it did lose some of its crew. Now it's just hit the wall. That's some... Oh, they have a 17-centimeter mortar? Or heavy howitzer? It might be the... It might be the one from Vanilla Gates of Hell that I'm thinking about right now. We need to, like, rotate this one. I don't know if it's going to be able to get shot from the Panzer IV. Okay, there goes some more of the crew of the Panzer III. I wish if I had any artillery right now, I'd be using it, but it's funny because, hey, guess what? It all disappeared when it just died randomly walking into the AO. I'm terrified of that 17-centimeter howitzer. I'm not sure. We're just holding the line here, barely. Okay, this Panzer III has to get out of here. See if we can keep repairing this T-18. What is with the weird, like, low velocity-esque speed to get in this T-18? What is that? Okay, it was a machine gun, I think. What was that? What did they just walk up here? Oh, it was a... Ooh, that could have been terrible. It's one of those times... Oh, actually... Okay, there's a flak truck way back there. That is really... Oh, Lord, there's the K-17 as well. Okay, we're just gonna have to reverse. This is insane, the amount of stuff that they brought in for this attack. It really got some showcase. I need to step up my... this is bad. Okay, we need to... Oh, there goes the T-18. I honestly forgot that I manned it already. So that's not good. We need to be very careful here. I think it might be time to pull this improved one all the way back. And this one is going to have to play like very defensively. I don't know if we can... Oh, we do have a whole bunch of HVAP we could load. Why don't we load some Willie Pete against... I'm really afraid of that Rakettenwerfer. The one with the... That's like the... It's basically a... Panzer... another Panzerfaust. Oh, what is happening with this Panzer III, sir? It's basically a Panzer Shrek that has, I think, a little bit longer range. We just burnt out the crew of the Panzer III with Willie Pete rounds. That's kind of cool. We're still barely holding on to this cap. Okay, there's the truck of doom that just messed up my other improved. So I'm hoping we can get a shot on him. I know we have APCR. Okay, our 50 cal can probably do some work there. I know we have APCR loaded, but I'm too worried about loading HE. Let's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Reverse, 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 reverse. I think the fact that this has so much extra... Oh, what a huge kill. Lower... Oh, my lord, that was awesome. We even killed some infantry with that explosion. That was like a Banner Brothers moment when they load the bazooka and they wait for the Sturmgeschütz, I think it is, to like crest the hill and then they fire at it like that. That was kind of Banner Brothers moment. I would want to defend this. We also have Willie Pete. Actually, Willie Pete against that little flak track could be great. I'm just terrified. Okay, I need to keep the Willie Pete ready for this flak half track. I just don't know where it is. Let's burn the forest. I'm trying to hold on to this objective. I don't really want to throw more infantry forward. I don't really see the reason to throw more men up here. Oh, what? It just how do you not see that thing up here? My entire crew is dead besides like one person. It missed? No way. Oh, but the gun is... We hit it! We hit it! What a huge kill! Okay, okay, I think it's time to get... I think it's time to get out of here. I definitely think it is time to skedaddle and just say, hey, you win this flag. But that was a brilliant, like, blind fire, if we can use that word. We knew where it was. We loaded the Willie Pete, and we instantly burnt the vehicle, the crew. We're not gonna get any captures in this battle when it comes to enemy equipment, but I'm happy with this. I mean, the outcome. We lost that the Minenwerfer. We lost the Leicht Infanteriegeschütz. We did save. I'm saying this as a big save. Maybe not. We'll have to see if we can get out of here. We did save the 2 improved. They did really, I think, earn their keep on defending this flag for as long as possible. Obviously, we're about to lose it, but we managed to hold the line. And that one shot, I will say, on this Panzer IV was probably the coolest part of the video, or of the entire campaign. Lower plate, APCR, you did a lot of APCR on these improved. APCR right through the bottom, turret went clean off. We burned to death the crew of the Panzer III, and then this shot on the 88, we got lucky that it missed its like second shot. And then we were able to shoot it with Willie P, even though we barely saw it. But the thing is, the turret on this guy was broken, which is why they couldn't even aim. I had to move the tank to get the barrel on target. So we're going to get out of this battle. We're not going to look back at that one again. But we may have just gotten a bunch of research points, which obviously can go straight into getting the infantry unlocks, because we need better infantry. Just having regular infantry riflemen squads with like a single bar isn't going to cut it. We're going to see if we can unlock the paratroopers. They're going to be a huge help in the coming battles towards the end of this campaign. All right, a nice map to sort of, I guess this might potentially, if we win this one, this could be the second to last episode. I think there's only going to be 2 or 3 more battles left if we win this one. Now, the thing is, we did get airborne. We didn't get the 1945 version. We got the 1944 version because we needed 1 more research point. So really, after this battle, I'll be sending all these guys back and getting the 1945 version, which basically, I think, just adds a bazooka, which is honestly a huge advantage over, well, not having a bazooka. I'm not really sure that I wanted to get all this heavy artillery if I knew this map was going to be like this, but it'll have to do. We're going to get some of these howitzers and stuff. Guess what? I was able to repair my mortar. It was like, hey, or my mortar howitzer. It was like, hey, we're so sorry we ruined your mortar. If you spend 700 money, you can buy a new one. So that's what I did. I bought a new one. Actually, let's just screw this and just get a mortar strike on this, because we have a lot of those mortar strikes, and we'll be getting tons of more of those points throughout the next battles of the campaign. I might as well just use them. So the next battle will hopefully... Oh, Lord. Okay, that was huge. Also, we're finding the Finns, by the way. This is kind of giving that away, but okay, this is huge, actually, allowing me to... You know what? Let's do it on this one, too. And you know what? Let's do it on this one, too, because I'm crazy, and I don't really care. And we are just going to be blasting the enemy for a easy victory. You know, in the end, that is kind of entertaining, in a way, right? To get an easy victory. Just sort of max him there. There's still mortars coming down. These mortars are awesome, by the way. This one... Okay, well, we're just blasting them. Look at that. We just destroyed a whole bunch of units there. We'll get another squad of paratroopers. I got 3 squads of them because I figured they would be useful. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be replacing them very soon. Let's just charge in. I mean, how many units could have possibly survived that onslaught? And if I really have to, the last wave, I get another M4 improved. I get... Oh, that's already bad. That's the one thing I needed to... Oh, never mind. This is machine gun infantry. I thought they were machine gun, like, positions. Okay, here we go. We're going to be fine. We're just going to roll up my improved. It's going to look really cool. Oh, guys. Be careful with that. Oh, my Lord. Don't just be blasting HE everywhere. Oh, look. It's a little T-20. It's a little T-20. What's that going to do to me? Look at that. Let's load to 50 even. Let's not even worry about the main gun. There we go. Ooh, nice engine fire. We got some infantry right behind the wall. We are going to be not worrying about, because that's what the 50 cal can do. It just doesn't care about cover or concealment. Well, I guess nothing really cares about concealment when it comes to machine guns, but it does help that we have a big 50 caliber. Okay, there is something back here we want to be a little bit worried about than I thought in the end. Okay, be careful, be careful. Let's go with 50 mil. That's our track down. Guys, wake up. Wake up. Oh! That was worth a tiny applause there for the insane first accurate hit. And, okay, we're just going to be... I honestly really thought this would go a little faster, but they're still pretty entrenched in this position. I honestly thought these airborne would make a quicker, you know, work of them. I guess we'll have to maybe load white phosphorus. The standard, when you can't break through the enemy, you just start loading HE or Willy Pete. The issue being, I guess, it has super short range. The medium warfare will do its job. We'll throw a smoke grenade in front of this Sherman, mostly because I'm trying to repair. And then our howitzer can set up here soon. And I think we're just going to be able to charge in now. I mean, I kind of want to be a little more careful with the... Ooh, nice. Okay, never mind. It's it loaded HE. We're good. There is some sort of gun there. Okay. There is a machine gun on the far side of that berm right there. So we need to obviously dislodge... Is it this one? The mortar. Oh, I love that 170 mil. That's huge. Okay, it's still up. It's still up. Where is it? It's... Okay, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. We just have to hit it with a... Oh, my lord. What a direct hit. Oh, Panzer IV. Okay, okay. The Finns have some hands. That's okay, though, because we've almost unlocked the final wave that we have in store for the Finns, which is going to be good. It's going to be fine. I actually am kind of happy I did initially, like, blast them with those mortars. And we're going to... Oh, something just happened back there. I don't know what shell that was. The Panzer IV is, like, right here somewhere, I thought. Where is it? Is it... Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we just bounced an APCR shell. Or maybe we hit it on the barrel. Oh, we might have... Okay, we actually hit their barrel. They hit my barrel. Is my tank going to be operational still? Is it broken? Okay, that's actually good. Angle slightly more in. And shoot rubber on the turret right there with HVAT. Okay, well, we're getting shot by some sort of hopefully it's not another 40 mil. Oh, come on. Okay, or track. This is an issue. It is a 40 mil. So we're going to have to load HE for that and hope that the Panzer IV doesn't break. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Don't like when my tank's smoking like that. I will have to deal with this 40 mil. Crap. Yeah, that was bad. That was unlucky. Okay. Well, guess what? Last wave. T-18, M4 improved, and one of these Yak Panzer IVs. Hit that with our heavy howitzer. We'll push up on this right point. I mean, we are so close to getting inside of the cap here. I would have loved to get some more anti-tank equipment, to be honest. Like, okay, well, this could be good. Ooh! That, oh, was a little lame. I was hoping it would do a little more than that to the Panzer IV, but whatever. That 40 millimeter, though, is going to be an issue if we don't watch out. Our paratroopers are going to prone out, and... Oh, there's a machine. Okay, stop. No, stop. Engage the machine gun. I need to repair this thing. That might be the machine. Oh, wow, that didn't even do it yet. I really need to... Oh, okay. Think before we do. Let's get this T-18 on this side and stop this running up. Oh, you guys they're just charging the machine gun because the... I might have accidentally... Okay, that's annoying. So sometimes you can accidentally target the gun instead of the crew, and then they'll obviously want to run over, and it can kind of cause a little bug where they decide to target the enemy with the machine with grenades, and that just cost me like a half of the paratrooper squad on this side. But I'm doing something really stupid, aren't I? I need to be careful with this thing. Let's run the rest of these paratroopers in here, get the medic out here, and start working on some of these guys. I mean, oh crap, I can't believe that I lost the crew on the, I can't believe I lost it improved. I just got overwhelmed between all the units that were showing up over there. Some of these guys we are not able to save. Our T-18 at least is going to be fine. We'll set up on this point. I was a little overzealous, I'm not going to lie. I think I just got a little excited to what I could potentially do with that improved. And I guess I need to remember it's not a Panther or a T-34-85, though it kind of has the vibe of one. I will say I think it kind of resembles one with all the angling on it. But yeah, in the end it's just a Sherman, especially gun-wise, right? It's not going to have a 75 millimeter high velocity. It has a... Oh, can we maybe rescue this guy and then this guy and then this guy? Okay. Oh, here is the Panzer IV. Can we shoot this guy in the side? Okay, that was a perfect hit, but it didn't matter, I guess. There we go. There is the pack. That... Oh, there's a second pack. Or just a second, like it's an 85 or 84 millimeter gun, I think. Oh, that shouldn't do anything. A pack shouldn't be able to do that much. Come on. This is a Yak Panzer 470. We need to reverse. Smoke even. Get a shot before the smoke billows up. Okay, perfect. Move this thing forward. No, 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 no. You need to work over the stupid... There's another pack? These Finns and their packs are brutal. They're good. Apparently they're a lot better against Shermans and even Yak Panzer 470s. Oh, there goes the ammunition, I think. I mean, I call these packs, but that's what they are, right? They're basically pack 38s, I believe. Okay, we've captured this. Our medic has done a good enough job. Now it's going to be... We're going to just defend this with the rest of these airborne. And we'll get our T-18 to check out if that 40 mil is still here. I'm personally thinking it could be. Oh, there's a 20 millimeter. Hold. Hold aim. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Mortar. Let's get on a mortar next. Get our airborne to come down over on the flank. And we need to really start working over these enemies over here. I need to like get some artillery landing on that point. Okay, let's work on this mortar next. Because those guys are pissing me off. Okay, we need to be careful here because they are sending in reinforcements, as you can see. So we're going to have to... I'm not sure how we're going to get... Actually, let's hold fire. And can we target this squad? And crawl forward. We're going to need to, like, grab a medic. Oh, actually, we can grab the medic to heal this tank crew. Grab one of the crew off the ammo crate. Have them repair the improved. Okay, there is a BA-10. That's an issue because it's flanking my airborne squad. We were kind of set up in a really stupid spot there. I know there is HE loaded. I was hoping it would be fine. Okay, come on. Come on, Howitzer. Do something here, buddy. Anything. Okay, there we go. Yak Panzer... Oh, what a kill. The Minenwerfer absolutely showing it is worth the money. And it was worth 700 money to rebuy it, I guess. Oh, did I just lose that car? I did. Wow, what am I doing? I am just losing... Oh, that's actually just completely broken, too. I guess we should get it back to the improved and might as well send guys over there. Get these guys on the wall. There's just some infantry in the field here. I mean, are these guys really like an issue? I don't think so. My howitzer doing nothing. Just 150 mil is just not good for me. It's great. It's great for the enemy whenever they use it, but when I use it, I just get memed on. See if we can target. Okay, this thing is not very effective. There. Okay, let's run these guys across into the point. A little bit of the lower ground right there. Start working on the improved again. We need to get this thing up and running before the battle is over. There's a lot of infantry on this right. Oh, we're out of ammo. Okay, that's actually fine because guess what? That's what we have an ammo crate for. Oh, the ammo crate doesn't have a second guy on it, so we can't really... Whatever, we're just going to capture this and get this battle over with. I really want to get that improved back up. Let's move these infantry back on this wall. There was... a Panzer 4J. Rotate, rotate. AP. Load, 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 load. Oh, this is insanely perfect for us. Watch it just instantly destroy us here, though. Okay, this is like made for this. It's got the perfect amount of hiding my hull. We're just gonna spring into the blind smoke. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, let's aim right for the driver then. Oh, perfect. Okay, well that was actually perfect. We have this exact thing covering like our lower glacis, our lower hull. We're just gonna have to hold this flag for a little while longer. I really want to try to get this thing operational before we leave. I want to jump in it. And, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, I lost a bunch of guys like approaching this position, I guess, but let's get you on the sandbags. Who really cares? 2 on these. I mean, they're going to be replaced after this battle, very likely. Oh, there's a 120 millimeter mortar. Charge it. Don't stand still. Okay, that was very inaccurate. I'm hearing some sort of heavy machine gun. Oh, it's a 20 millimeter. Okay, let's destroy this mortar. We need to capture it. Do not throw. Okay, perfect. Let's capture that. Capture this next flag. Continue. Do we have the improved yet? No, it's not up yet, so we can't capture it just yet. I don't really care about this 37 mil. I don't care about any of the guns that are broken. Let's get this other airborne member on this weapon and just walk it back. It would be nice to have a 120 millimeter mortar. The 17 one is great, but I just feel like the range on it is so terrible. Let's get these guys down. The range on it is so terrible that I don't think it's as effective as I'd like it to be. Okay, maybe you stop repairing and we'll use one of these crew, because the crew should be able to repair a lot quicker. I mean, I know people keep telling me about it in the comments and I keep forgetting, but now I'm not going to forget. See, I'm actually going to help myself, hopefully. Okay, they're charging us, guys. Turn the turret. Switch to the... Wow. Damn, that was just rough. Where is... Another gun approaching. These Finnish guns, I take it back. Their vehicles are not as scary. It's their crazy static weapons, or well, technically they're not static because they're literally walking towards me, but those things are the ones that I'm actually scared of. Let's get in that thing and let's call it a day before we lose anything else. We're just jumping right into the thick of it with our amazing new 1945 airborne, which come with like a 1990 machine gun, a bazooka, or really it's not a bazooka, it's a recoilless rifle, I'm pretty sure. And as you can see, we are defending. I'm actually going to call in my last wave of reinforcements because they have to pretty much traverse the map. All right, the goal for what may very well be the last video of this particular series is going to get the T-55E1 unlocked, which is basically an open-topped tank destroyer, but with a very deadly 76mm gun. And any extra points, I really want to try to invest in either some of these call-ins, like an airstrike, or perhaps even in another call-in stage, but I don't know if we're going to be getting 7 points in the next coming battles. To get to the destination where I want them to get to, we also have this awesome looking Yak Panzer IV, which we'll definitely put to use at some point, but now we just need to make sure we can sort of hold the line with what we got, which isn't a lot actually, as the situation is kind of rough. We're in attack. We have set up defenses at every point. One infantry squad on the right side, sort of one in the middle here, one in this town, and then one over here. Here we have the Sherman improved, and the other side is really being covered by nothing yet. I kind of forgot that this flat gun takes a very long time to get to its destination. And yes, I don't have a truck. Before you asked, I didn't get a truck. So it's going to take a while to get there. The only thing we have here that's heavy now is this 120mm mortar. Wow, I totally slaughtered that. 120mm mortar. I don't know how I butchered the pronunciation there so bad. Which is actually finished, so we kind of stole that from them. So maybe they're really eager to get it back. But as you can see, we are definitely going to have to deal with all of this stuff. And currently the only thing we have is mortar until this reinforcement wave actually will show up here, which may take a little while. In the meantime, my flak's position is going to be somewhere along here to watch both the airfield and sort of this open right side. We've finished T-34s, but until it gets here, yeah, these guys are kind of just SOL. I guess there was a medic I just ran up here. I don't know if the medic is kind of a risky thing. I don't know if we want to try. We can try to rescue him, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's going to be something we want to do. And in the meantime, they're just sniping away at my dudes. I mean, this convoy, though it looks really cool, is just taking its sweet-ass time to get over here. But hopefully by the time they get over here, it's going to help out. In the meantime, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait until we maybe can run someone forward. I guess we could attempt to do so. Would actually be a huge thing if we could knock out even this T-34 with the recoilless rifle. It would at least make it worth having bought the new paratroopers. I did spend quite a bit of research points unlocking, unlocking the ability to buy them, I suppose I should say. We want to sneak up on this T-34 with this recoilless rifle. Might just be a... Oh, what a kill. Oh. Oh. Was that the Landsverk? Oh, it was this thing. Well, he did knock out the T-34, but he is KIA. He's not going to get back from that one. And we currently do not have really a way of getting back to that position to, or sort of, you know, steal. Oh, no, you rode over, you ruined this guy's little trench system. Okay, awkward. We're going to have to get our improved up here, which is going to be great. I should say I do love this thing, or these things, I should say. I've been really enjoying buying these improved. They are so much fun. They are very good. Well, that is if you can get the shots on target like that. And now we're going to finally start clearing up a little bit over here. We do have some artillery on the right. Is that a 75 mil? We should be worried about that. I think we have to be, because that's a tracking shot. So we're loading HE. This actually will be an issue. Maybe we have to overrange the HE. Yeah, this is an issue. We have to load AP and hope. Oh, there goes the gun. We have to load AP and hopefully... Oh, come on. I really didn't think that. That was a huge range. I didn't think they did range on me there. That's actually very awkward. Our Flak 88 is still moving up. We're going to push it to about here. Oh, that's just cooking off. That's not even coming back. That is just completely gone. Okay, well, there goes me talking about my M4 improved, I guess. We'll do some artillery, which is the only one we have, but that's already like a platoon basically worth of enemies, so that's pretty much worth it, I would reckon. And now we're going to use this... Oh. Wrong ammo there, bud. Oh, that's beautiful, though. Oh, look at the kill feed. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, they have a 155 somewhere. Just destroy them outright. There's like stuff flying in the air. I'm not even sure what that was, but that's great actually for us. I'm thinking we are going to have to send this Jagdpanzer IV across the river and then have it sort of push up from this side where we can actually get shots on this right side without having to like show our weak flank to that AT gun or anti-aircraft gun, because clearly that was not the solution to my issues. I don't know if we have any... We have an incendiary grenade. This could be good, actually. It's on top of the tank. I kind of want to see what... Oh, this could... Oh, it's on fire. That actually was huge. That was a huge play. I will have to be honest with you. The only reason I know that's a possibility is because I witnessed it happen multiple times to the Germans in the little spectator video I did not too long ago. Somebody made a little battle in Valor, I believe, where you could like spectate the Americans and the Germans fighting each other in like a Battle of the Bulge-esque scenario. Or might have been MACE. I'm not sure which one of the two. Either way, it was Valor or MACE. And I saw the Germans lose a buttload of their vehicles to that exact tactic. So I figured we might as well try that ourselves. And guess what? It actually worked. It's an incendiary grenade. It lands right on the tank, and then it just sets it on fire. There is... Ooh, hello there, sir. Okay, sweet. That's a couple of their T-26s, and... What was that? Was that also T-26? I think may have been. Now at least our Jagdpanzer IV is in a pretty commanding position. We lost that. Ooh, this is a really good angle. Wow, that's some depression. This is actually a very interesting way of angling. I'm trying to put my HUD back on so I can see, but that is, if this bridge wasn't here, well, the railing wasn't here, this would actually be an insanely effective way. Can we hit that gun? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is an insanely effective way of trying to make... don't show this lower angle too much, but this is a way to make this angled armor actually even more angled. So this is a great sort of hold down... Well, hull up. It's not a hold down position, but you know what I'm trying to say. Our hull is sort of covered still. So I guess they're now coming in on the other side, where luckily we can do the fun thing of loading the good old Willie P. Although we're going to have to push up, because I think it's a very crappy range of like 80 meters or something. Yeah. We're just going to set some forest fires. We're almost done with the campaign, which is actually kind of cool. Oh, there's a lot more guys there than I thought. Oh my god. That was like a direct hit on their general vicinity. We got a... Oh no. Oh, the humanity. I'm pretty sure these are war crimes that we're watching. I'm saying that you're watching and I'm committing. Oops. Let's go back and just, yeah, let's go take a second here and reload all the things that we have. And we'll switch back to AP because, you know, I don't really want to waste too much of my ammo, but that was kind of brutal, actually. Wonder if, oh, my mortars is, oh, what are you doing? What are you actually seeing this thing? Okay, let's try. Let's wait for it to... I know it's a super tiny gun comparatively to what I can do. Oh, we just have to move up with our HE. I don't know if the... You know what? Let's go back to AP. I don't think the HE range is going to be enough. And this is like a little 37 millimeter, but I don't want to push up too far ahead because I'm afraid I'm going... Oh, it's still out of range. Way out of range, actually. Okay, I don't know. This is a little frisky now. A tree just fell over in the background there. We've almost completely lost an airborne unit, by the way. They were fresh. Well, they should be veterans, but they're basically fresh, all things considered. I think the gun was like right there. Was that a bounce off the shield? I think it's like right here. Perfect. Wow. Look at that. That is huge. We're just gonna retreat this thing. Well, you know, reverse is the correct terminology. We're just gonna reverse this thing, and we're gonna set up. Wait. Oh, that's. Is that real? Do you see what happens when I put the gun up? Is that a real thing? Look at the. Oh, that might be kind of a bug, or maybe it's not. Like the periscope should probably not go under the vehicle. Look at that. It comes out though. Yeah, that might be a slight bug there. And this isn't modded vehicle, but yeah, it looks like the periscope does move with the gun, which is kind of cool, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to. I mean, it looks really cool when it follows the angling, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to sink into the vehicle when you do like really up high. Like that. You can see it's like barely visible even. Let's just reverse this thing back on this slope, and we're just gonna go back to using our strong angle capabilities, and we're gonna load HE. I'm trying to save some Woolly Pete for the next forest fire. And let's take a gamble here. 7? Oh, that was a weak. I felt weak for the HE. It was only like 4 or 5 of them. That just didn't feel like it was very... Oh, that's artillery coming in. Oh, that just whiffed, but that is a 105. I don't really know if I can go forward. I could send... Oh, I did lose a... Crap, I did lose one of my infantry on that one. I don't know if I want to send guys forward. Do I have a grenadier? No. I don't think I have a rifle grenadier anymore. It's a shame because rifle grenades are actually great in this game. Purely just based on their explosion damage idea. I was kind of surprised by the low damage from that. What is that? Oh, that's just a 47 mil. I kind of want to destroy that 105, but we're already almost won, and this has been quite the battle here. I know there's some... Oh. Mortar? There's a light vehicle as well. There's a 105. Mortar is down. Oh, there's a whole squad coming in. Throw multiple grenades. We got to prone out before we die. We have only 49 health on this dude. He's being pushed currently. Okay, that was kind of cinematic. The Garand sound, by the way, I don't know if it's accurate, but it sounds really good in this sort of like RTS-y perspective. The sound of it is perfect. I don't know if it's perfectly cool sounding, I guess. Okay, let's reload again. And see if we can hunt for some fins. Oh, was that my own Sherman that did that? It may have been. So as I guess we're waiting on the finish to attack, and oh, there's a light vehicle. There's a BA-10 or 11 running us down here in a sec. Let's get you out of there, bud. So I guess as we're kind of, no, he just needs one. Oh, he's got saved so hard. He was like one shot away from dying. As we're waiting for the fins here, I've been wanting to do some Gates of Hell stream, or just in general some streams. But I mean, Gates of Hell is going to be one of my top excited, about ones because I just love Gates of Hell. And I think it'd be fun to do some live Gates of Hell while you guys are able to interact with me a little bit more live. So my idea was to do some Gates of Hell streams, especially because the channel has actually just reached like a 10-year oldness, 10-year anniversary not too long ago. It's just that I've been moving, and the last thing you want to do is to worry about anything else but worry about moving when you're moving. As I'm sure many of you will be aware, moving is not fun. And the last thing you want to do is be more stressed about anything else than just to move. So I plan to do some Gates of Hell streams or just some regular different game streams. That could be something that I think would be very interesting, very cool. Just, oh, that was a 155 mil. Our mortar should be getting some ammo, at least tiny bits. And so I'm hoping this will be good. Our M4 Improved has absolutely nailed some stuff. So yeah, I guess keep your keep your eye out or ears out, depending on what you use for that, because I do plan to be doing some soon. Obviously, I'll make sure to announce those in due time. This has just been an absolute full-on destruction. I just plan to be doing some of those, but I'll make sure to announce those in due time. And then obviously, if they go well, then you can expect more. And well, if they don't do well, then or don't go well, or have any, I shouldn't have any technical issues. I finally have good internet now, so. Hopefully you guys like that. I think it's very fun. I think live streaming is something that's very enjoyable. You get to live talk to people, and the idea would be that I would do some Conquest campaigns purely for, well, or missions even, purely for the live stream. So it'd be like a dedicated, you know, on-demand content like this. So there'd just be a dedicated series that I'd run while, you know, recording them offline. Well, I'm online, but you know what I'm saying. And there'd also be a separate one I think would be very fun, which would just be a different one. So maybe I'm playing one as the Germans next, and I could do one as the Finnish or one as the British or whatever, depends on the mods and stuff. There'd basically be one that you would be able to watch live, though the videos themselves would technically also be available on YouTube. So if you miss an episode, or you got to go to the doctors, or, you know, you just couldn't make the ending or the beginning of the stream, you can just watch whatever you missed back. Or maybe you like the video, the stream so much you want to watch it in its entirety. That would basically might be my idea, just to have some different ways of enjoying Gates of Hell. And I think especially, I don't know why I said especially this word, I think especially with Liberation, it's going to be very interesting. I am super excited. Is this guy like taking a dump or something? No, but it definitely looks like he's just eating whatever. I think it's going to be really exciting. I honestly have been hyping myself up a lot for Liberation, and obviously I'm assuming a lot of you are also very hyped. So personally, I can't wait. I'm hoping it's going to be half as good as I think it's going to be, and it's going to be great. But, you know, if it's good, and hopefully it will be, I think I just don't want to lose anything like right now. I don't want to lose anything right now. Oh no. How did you not see this? Okay, we got it. Close. Finish. Woo! That was a little scary. All right, America is really coming out. I'm not kidding. I am going to go full balls to the wall. We have like 3 Sherman. Well, one of them is in regular Sherman, and then 2 improved. We have another 2 improved and a Yak Panzer IV. This has a really cool vibe to it. Wait, is this an Eastern Front map? Why does it look? I mean, this is an Eastern Front map. I recognize this map, but for some reason, maybe it's the camo on the Shermans. It has a Pacific vibe to it almost. I don't know. I mean, obviously not those trees, but the tanks really look Pacific-y. And then I don't know. This has a really cool vibe to it. Okay, we're immediately gonna go prone out. We're just gonna start. I said we're gonna immediately prone out. Stop. Okay, that was easy. We're gonna just load some Willie Pete because why not? Well, does our regular Sherman have Willie Pete? I assume it does. Oh, it does. Perfect. Okay, well, we can do some more war crimes then. I don't know how many times you can use that word before YouTube strikes your video. So maybe let's not find out. Let's not say the W word. The W word will be referred to a lot as we use Willie Pete, which it's very cute how it says smoke. I don't think, wait, does this say smoke too? Yeah, but does this have also? Oh, this actually might be real smoke. Boring. Wait, is this a W thing? Ew, that's real. Who cares about real smoke? We want the W's. Oh lord, there's a entire squad of some sort of special soldier rushing at us. Are those like anti-tank soldiers or something? It looks like they just... Whatever they were, they're no longer much... Oh, wow. Well, the W word is being used a lot. Hopefully E2 doesn't pick up on the W word now. We're just burning this village down. Like, we spawned right here. Oh, man. This is maybe more the Pacific than I guess I was willing to let on. Or willing to admit. We need to knock out that... Where's my machine gunner? Am I just being really blind? Here he is. Oh, he has a weird... Okay, so it looks almost like he had a... Oh, because he has a carbine as well? Dude, what are you doing? You don't have a carbine. There we go. Now you have only... Now he's a machine gunner. Perfect. Having the carbine on him makes him have the like little rifleman icon, which makes it actually kind of hard to tell what he is. I don't know why, by the way, we're against the Finns again. I did say this before. The Finns are just easier. They're not necessarily... When you have like 3 Shermans rolling up here, what can you really do to stop me anyway? But I also just took away all of the... Oh, I did actually not take away the Minenwerfer, but I think it's only like 8 points to call in, which is really crazy. Yes, I know. The range on the Minenwerfer, terrible. Terrible. But the size of the shell is just brutal. I should add, by the way, at some point I know people said, oh, you need to add some... How do I say that word without getting demonetized? Gore. We need to have some of that word in some Gates of Hell videos. So I don't know. I don't think that Gates of Hell has any like by default. I think. Oh my lord, that AT rifle just flew. I think that's for a good reason. I just think that the developers would not want to have like an 18 plus. Is Gates of Hell 12 or it's probably 16 years, right? But I'm pretty sure they don't want like a mature or like a R rating on their game, which is totally understandable. So certain things like well, the G word or other words like the B word. This I could say blood, I guess. Oh, there's no blood anymore there, but there, or the D word, which you know, when arms fly off, there's a word with a D that is very similar to something with a member and a D. No, oh, that sounds terrible. That sounds like I'm talking about a different thing. Can you guys not see over this ridge? They can't. Okay, we'll just throw one grenade. Oh, he's getting shot. He's getting shot. We'll just crawl over this ridge and stop. Oh, I got obliterated. I don't know why I'm being so cryptic. Basically, I just don't want to get this video demonetized. But yeah, there will definitely be more campaigns. As I said, I definitely want to do a bunch of Gates of Hell. I have a whole bunch of ideas. I think it'd be really, really... I'm not going to call in these other waves until I lose some of my vehicles and I, you know, need reinforcements, which I don't think I may or may not need. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, I definitely plan to do a bunch of Gates of Hell content. I want to try to run like 2 or 3 Conquest campaigns at the same time. Jeebus. God, those guys, like, it's just brutal. These tanks... Okay, so this thing has... I think we looked at it before. It has 4 machine guns, a 50, the 30, and actually somebody did tell me that this is allegedly the driver's machine gun. If he's not busy driving, I guess he can like scoot over. I guess that's what somebody said in the comments, and that's what that machine gun's for. And then the regular Shermans obviously still have, I think, 3 machine guns. Yeah, so 3 or 4. So there's what, 12? There's 11 machine guns basically between these 3 tanks, and then obviously there's, well, another 2, and there's more machine guns, obviously, when you count the infantry and the other tanks I haven't called in yet. But I basically plan to do a bunch of different Conquest campaigns, preferably more or less at the same time. Something like we'll do say a Soviet one, and then maybe like a British one in Valor or something along those lines. I'm not really 1000% sure, and there'll probably be some... Oh no, this is about to be really brutal, isn't it? Oh, I was hoping to hit the... Okay, I was hoping to hit the trees. I guess it didn't work out exactly the way I wanted. And then over here we'll be fine. We'll just start moving down. I don't know. I don't want to call in more reinforcements. I'm fine for right now. Yeah, I expect there's multiple campaigns. Probably like one that's specifically live, one that's specifically for me to just record when I'm not live streaming. Maybe some single player content. Obviously, there'll be stuff with Barry and Davidson. We're still trying to get through the Last Grenadier campaign, which... There is a lot of stuff in there. There's like 11 missions, and every mission is like 2 to 3 hours, depending on your difficulty. And I mean, right now, the mission that we spent playing just now was 2 hours plus, and then it crashed. So, well, I'm going to be having... Oh, what? Was that a mortar? Or whatever it is, it's friggin' gone right now. We'll So let's run up to this position here. Oh, there's a bigger gun. Yep. And the track's broken. Okay, this is actually bad. Okay, reinforcements. Guess what? We get to call in some reinforcements now. There's actually a need for some reinforcements here. So, oh, there's going... You know what? I'm thinking I may be playing this too aggressively. T-34 behind us. I'm thinking we may actually be in some slight trouble if I don't watch out right here. Let's have everyone go down. Yak Panzer IV, rotate to here. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, I'm saying, like, a ton of Gates of Hell is going to be coming to the channel over the next little while. I don't know why you guys are not rotating around. But, oh, we just actually disabled those machine guns on the next point, which is huge for us. If we can repair the Sherman, that would be great. I'm a little worried about where that gun just was. I need to... Oh. Reverse. Okay, reverse. Oh, this is bad. Any other Sherman can't fire yet? Yep. I'm throwing away my tanks right now. This is really stupid. Are you going to wake up? Are you going to wake up? Are you going to wake up? Are you waking up? Oh, that was silly that I managed to still win that somehow. Okay, one of these, the regular Sherman, you'll turn around. The improved, you're going to focus on the C-34. I need to be a little more careful than what I am doing or being... Oh, why do you have HE loaded? It's probably from the previous battle, but still. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, what a shot. What a shot in the back of the engine deck. There goes the T-34 mostly. Then we can send our airborne forward. I mean, these airborne aren't great. The machine guns are great. We got a couple of guys behind us. We'll deal with those in just a second. Our airborne can sort of set up. I love that drag thing, by the way. That's one of the best things that the Gates of Hell developers added to this game was the fact that you can, like, drag your soldiers in cover. And that's such a huge... Oh, that's an engine fire. That's such a huge thing in this game, and I absolutely love them for that. Our Sherman is operational. Operational. Why do I have so much issues with words? So many issues with words? I can't speak today. All right, Willie P. I don't care. Let's just drive forward. I mean, I don't care in a good way, but we're just gonna Willie Pete these guys. Oh, look, there's a oh, he's gone. Our tanks, Willie Pete. There's only, oh crap, there's still only 3 flags. We lost one guy on the left. Ooh, that was a good Willie Pete round. Let's get a medic to the left over here. Gonna work on this guy. Our Sherman has just worked over those guys, so we're gonna actually just, I think we're okay. We can just have the Sherman roll forward while they are repairing this one. We don't have a ton of crew left in either or. We still have 2 more paratrooper squads, Amin and Werfer. We're just rolling them over here. But you know what? We haven't burned enough of the town yet, as the W word has it. So we're just going to lob a white phosphorus right in there. And as we roll up to the city, we are going to 30 cal anytime now. Wow, that was a little bit unfortunate. You just had to switch seats to me. And then we're going to just rush these paratroopers forward, capture this, and make this actually a very... The Finns in Gates of Hell are just too easy to defeat once you have a good enough set of equipment. I mean, they're interesting because they have such a weird mix of not just German and their own equipment, like their own indigenous equipment, but they just have a weird mix of, like, well, their own stuff, the German stuff, the Soviet stuff. Then there's like a weird couple of like I don't know about the FT-17 technically, I guess would be French. There's just a lot of weird equipment that the Finns have in this, and it just makes it a little, it makes them unpredictable in a way, but it also means that I can just go to town like just now because they don't have, I don't have to worry about a Tiger or a Panther. I think the best thing I can have is like an ISU, which is obviously, you know, genuinely scary, but I'm not facing those, obviously, as you can see. But the idea would be to, yeah, we do some Gates of Hell. We play a whole bunch of different types of Gates of Hell, I guess. Like I said, oh, there's actually a lot more guys. Wait, did it just smoke grenade at me? Kind of crazy, but cool. And they have but are those all NT-tank infantry? What is happening? There's an entire NT-tank squad. Was that what it was? Was this a whole bunch of AT riflemen? Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's two Panzerfaust guys. What was that? There was an anti-tank section or something. Very weird. But yeah, basically all I'm saying is tons of Gates of Hell content, whether it's live or recorded. I'm super excited to do some more of The Last Grenadier with Davidson and Barry, though it's been kind of messy lately because, the issue has been that the recording, particularly the one that we did actually today, did not work out the way I wanted it to, which, well, happens sometimes, I suppose. But let's reload this 50. We're not even going to be getting there in time, are we? Oh, no, we got time. And that's going to be one of the easiest victories, I think, ever. I forgot. Do you have to attack the main headquarters 3 times? Because we just attacked. I believe we have to defend and then attack again, don't we? Because that means we may actually need to do one more episode. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to cram 4 battles into one video if you don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. Oh, wait, we won already? What? I'm so confused. I thought that you needed to fight multiple times over the enemy HQ. Oh, I don't want to. No. We're not going to continue as a limited conquest. We're going to call it there. That is going to be the end of the video. I guess end of series. But it's good because it's the end of a shorter series. But I do plan to do. I guess I forgot. I thought you couldn't win in one go. I thought we'd have to fight 2 or 3 times, especially because we're playing on hard, not like easy or normal. But I guess that's going to be it. I don't really want to make this unlimited. It has to be an end at some point. So, okay, that took me by surprise completely. I guess I was hoping for some big finale where we could maybe use some of the... I still don't have enough points to get this T55, by the way. That's so sad. That is so sad. Well, I guess that's it. We're going to be doing a bunch more Gates of Hell, a bunch more Conquest, modded, unmodded. I can't wait for Liberation. So the next couple of months are going to be one thing, that's for sure, and they're going to be epic. So I guess we'll see you in any of the upcoming series, whether it's live here on YouTube or in a video, and I guess we'll catch you in the next one.